Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Hello, guys. Hey. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. I am back. I sure did. I made a video on it on my other page. Thank you, thank you. I had you listening at 3 a.m. I'm sorry. Moo is literally laying on my keyboard. He's literally right here. I've got cat hair all over my sweater. The other page is the Ivory Rose. So I have this one, which is IvoryRoseKnows, and I have the other one, which is the Ivory Rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My other page is the Ivory Rose. So it's IvoryRoseKnows is this one, and then the Ivory Rose is the other one. So yes, if you don't follow me on that one, that's my backup. Definitely follow me because you never know what's going to happen with these pages. Ooh, Moo, don't do that. Moo's about to knock you all down. What are you doing, Moo? Hello. I don't know what my cat is doing to the keyboard. Hello. Hello, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I did see her get her freebies. Did you see? I've had Moo maybe about 7 months. He's a kitten still. Thank you, thank you. Do you notice that Ken looks like? Oh, jeez. I saw the Kylie Couture. Yes, I saw it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. I did see it. I did a post on it on my other page. Did you see the vitamin thing she's doing now too? Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Yep, she did the clothes. I'm from Jersey. She did the clothes. She did the vitamins. Just recently, a few minutes ago, she did the vitamins. Did I start my channel? Thank you, Jersey. She is the Kylie Couture one. That was, I'm sure that was like the influencing. I'm sure she was sponsored. They sent it to her. And so I did a post on that on my other page. And then she just did one for some vitamins because, you know, do what makes you happy, right? Like, exactly. Wasn't that fitting? She just did one. She just did one with the vitamins. Someone just sent it to me. Because again, I won't dare go there. So, there's that. Where did who go? I'm here. People are coming hard at these companies. They really are. They're getting really upset. Who's Dan? I knew it. I knew it was coming. I blocked her. She has not blocked me. They won't learn. They won't. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I don't go over there, and I have her blocked. I don't go over there and watch her stuff. So you guys send it to me, and so usually someone will send me the clip. And boy, they're on time because they did send me the clip. Hello, Mercy. They don't allow you to tag them, or? I didn't even think to tag them. But it really was just about her. You can't do it? They have to see that people are not taken too kindly to her being associated with something so pure like new motherhood. Like, you offed your own mother. What do you know about motherhood and family and all of that? Like, people are going to stop sponsoring her. And, you know, you got to wonder if they even know who she is, really. They're deleting comments. Oh, I know Jip deletes comments. Because you go back to her, like I did see her on her Instagram. And You go back to the comments and it's like, only nice things. And I know that the other 10 million people are leaving nasty comments. I don't know who sponsors someone like her. That's bad business. Oh, thank you, thank you. They also report comments and block who? The couture people? Always free stuff. And I don't even think it's about free stuff. I do believe, thank you guys, thank you, Jersey, thank you, Ness. I do believe that she's trying to get this influencing thing down, but people don't understand. We don't want to see her influencing on something so sweet. New motherhood is not for her to be influencing on. Not when she took somebody's motherhood away. Her own mother. So I think that that was bad business on their part. I really do. And I think that, like, go influence something like sneakers. But stop with the new baby. Like, I get you're having a new baby, but there's nobody wants to see you there. Nobody wants to see you acting like you're some sweet, you know, new mom. You, first of all, you got a husband, you got a baby daddy. Like, you're not the epitome of a sweet new family woman. You're not. Okay, you're not married, or you are married. You got a whole separate, man on the side you're pregnant with. You murdered your mother. You're trash. And nobody associates their new motherhood with trashy. And so it's disgusting to me. Absolutely. Same thing with the little boy. Like, you use that little boy to make you look like you were some great person, but you see, we know who she is. She knows we know. She did that one little FaceTime with the boy, had it plastered all over TMZ. Absolutely disgusting. And it's absolutely, thank you, Evan, it's absolutely damage control. Absolutely. And that's exactly it. They, you know, thank you guys. Oh, a little puppy dog. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Loki. Thank you, guys. Absolutely it is. We know exactly what that was all about because we've been calling her out for not doing advocacy work, not helping people. But you see, when you help people, you don't plaster it all over TMZ. And we know she has TMZ on speed dial. We know that that was a PR stunt, and it's absolutely disgusting. Look who's awake. Look who's awake. Jackie's awake. She's a, right, yeah, you know, it's bad business, guys. Having her influence for your company is bad business. Absolute bad business. All of it. We've been calling her PR, like the whole publicity stunt. It's getting outrageous and disgusting. You're being called out by everybody. Wouldn't you stop? Or do you just like being, you think you're pulling the wool over people's eyes? No, you're not. Everybody sees it. You're not, you're not you're not playing anybody. You're not. Hello in Kentucky. She doesn't care. Her new Jip Jip Media was actually brilliant, though, because you can sue her business and not her personally. Although she'll get sued personally. That doesn't really mean she can't. It just means... The latest post makes me want to scratch my eyeballs out. Is that the one with the vitamins? Or is that the one with the outfit? Do what makes you happy or whatever? They are going to start work. They already are. They're getting pissed. Did you guys see the letter Rod wrote to Christy? With the little pictures on it? Paige, you just... No? Oh, we'll let Jackie come in here. She can show us. The loud beeping is Jackie. Hold on, let me put this on Do Not Disturb because that's Jackie texting in there. There, that's better. Was that true about the DNA test? What, that Bree, that she got it done? Bree says it. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, Bree put it out there. Why wouldn't you get the results of it? A test? What, that Bree, that she got it done? Bree says it. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, Bree put it out there. Why wouldn't you get the results of it? A test? What, that Bree, that she got it done? Bree says it. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, Bree put it out there. Why wouldn't you get the results of it? But I don't know if that's true. Was she on a live earlier and said that? I'm not sure. Yes, you can. You can. It's so I believe it's for the paternity, not necessarily the genetic like illness testing. She's pregnant. I don't believe. I do believe she's pregnant. I think it's possible they'll fake it. I mean, how would you know? You couldn't know for real. They're legally, they're legal medical records. So even if she puts something out, you can't know that it's real. So you'll never really know the truth. You can't, you know what I mean? If she wants to make it Ken, she can make it whoever she wants. All of us could fake one of them. So I don't think you'll ever really know. Thank you, thank you. Unless Ken or Ryan or court papers come out, that's when you'll find out. They do, but eventually it's got to come out in court. Thank you, thank you. So, I mean, we'll find out eventually, just not right now. We won't know the truth. I don't think she's faking this pregnancy, believe it or not. I would love to say that I think she was, but I don't think she is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She lied in court multiple times, right on the stand. Quite a few times. The daddy's the Amazon guy, you're calling it? I think it's the lawyer. I don't think she cares about anything anyone is saying. I think it gets to her. Did you guys see the video just now that she did with the clothes? Oh, there's my belly bump. Like she put an emphasis on her belly bump because we're all questioning why she's not showing. And so she needed to make it a point that, oh, look, there's my 5-month belly bump. And she had to do all that. Like, watch it. And she puts an emphasis on that belly bump because that was a dig at us who are saying, well, where's the belly? 1 minute you have it, the next minute you're sitting in a kayak and you're flat. So, of course, if you watch her, she'll give you the answers and she'll come back at you. Everything we question, she answers in her thing. You just got to watch her. Like, if you look at it, she puts an emphasis on there's my belly bump, as in like, damn, you know? So that was a dig at those of, you know what I mean? Like, those of us who are like, well, where is it all of a sudden? You're 5 months. 1 minute you have one minute you don't. You're on live, bending down backwards, and you got a belly bump, and then you're sitting in a kayak, and there's nothing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, hello, Jackie.
And the Amazon guy for baby daddy. Oh, I'm down with that one.
I don't think she's showing much. She's probably trying to emphasize. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she wants to look pregnant because, again, everyone wants that belly, and it would be better for the influencing. But some people just aren't. Oh my goodness, a ducky. Thank you, Suzanne. But she's just not showing yet. It's her first pregnancy, and I don't think she can wait. I think she's just making a fool out of herself, though. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I mean, look, that was a 10-5 ducky. I don't know. Now I've heard Fancy saying that those GoFundMe's are real. I don't, guys. I can't tell if they're real or not. So believe what you want. I don't know. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't put it past her. But, you know, because just when you think that she'll act a little smart, she's dumb as fuck. Ooh. Name a better duo than Ivory and Jackie? Not even peanut butter and jelly. If they are real, that's so messed up. I agree, though. And again, like I said, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't put it past her, but then it's like, that wouldn't be the smartest thing to do since everybody's calling you out for being a grifter. So, you know, you just don't know. She's acting a fool. Did you see, oh, Jackie, you didn't see it. She put it up, she did a new influencing, like, with some couture clothes place. And,
Hold
guys,
on,
what
she
did
what?
she, you know, she did the influencing. She got free clothes from some, what was it called? Comfy Couture or something like that, like some maternity place. And so she was trying them on. And the one said something about what was the slogan on the shirt? I did a video on it and I can't even remember.
Manda, so do I.
Do what makes you happy was the slogan on the shirt. Like seriously, like do what makes you happy, really? She absolutely does everything that makes her happy. Like Schmurder. And it was court couture or something like that. Yeah. Do what makes you happy. Like for real?
Hold on, did you say it's court couture?
It's like court. What is it? I don't think it's Kylie Couture, is it? Maybe Kylie Couture or something like that. Kaylee Couture, something. Who knows? Shit Couture now because everyone's pissed with them.
Court
Everybody's
couture
pissed.
sounds like jailware. What?
It was something. I don't know. And then she went and did a video on her vitamins because, you know, she's got to be healthy. The Schmurderer who told people she had cancer her whole life, you know. Just saying. So, yeah.
Oh, Amy, you sent it to me? Oh my goodness.
What's for you?
Guys, have you guys seen
Couture.
Fancy's new post about this picture of Rod?
Oh, I was just telling them. Send me the picture. Can you put the picture in an email so I can show them?
You can
Maybe.
enlarge the picture on my thing. It doesn't matter if they have it doesn't matter if they have my FB. They've all got it by now. Just
Okay.
enlarge. So enlarge the picture because I can't read it. But because Paige sent it to me, but all I'm going to say is a lot of people had to go at me for asking Rod about a dog leash, and then
All right, hold on. I gotta make it big here because
stop it.
I can't read the actual letter.
I can't read it either. Paige, what does it actually say? Because I can't read
Yes,
other
Paige
people's
said
handwriting.
Paige, can you email it? Paige
Yeah,
just said
she's
she'll
going to email it. Yeah. Fancy's so funny for finding that, whatever it is.
Oh, I learned how to pin something today. A comment.
Oh, you're so funny.
I'm on top of it, dude. I was all kinds
Have
of
you
like
learned how to make yourself a possum like Natasha does?
a possum wearing Adidas. What?
What? No, you know how
A possum
Natasha
wearing
found.
Adidas?
Have you learned how to do that yet? Like with the filters and make yourself animals and shit like Natasha does?
I did that. Yes, I did that once on a when I was battling Naomi. I made myself
Oh
like
my
a
god.
frog thing, a lizard or something. I don't know, a singing frog or something. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys.
That is so funny.
Oh my goodness, a possum in a sink. That's so funny. But yeah, that whole thing with the little boy though, oh, that got me so mad. The whole TMZ with the April and Lewis lady and the son, that made me so angry. Not at the lady, but at Gypsy. We're
I
using
don't
a little
give
boy.
battles.
We're using a little boy. IvoryRoseKnows did say Ken proposed. I saw her video. Jip is denying it. Of course, Jip is denying it. Does
Oh, she
Jip
sent it.
ever tell the truth? Were we expecting her to be honest? Because it looks bad when you're engaged and married to a whole different man who's married and engaged at the same time and pregnant.
Paige sent the
Get any
email.
more nasty than that? Ken's getting dragged down the aisle in a dog collar, dog leash. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Go check the email. Paige sent it.
How do you know Jip said it's not true?
Hey, Jenna.
What? Oh, look, see? This is me what was I? Oh, I was a dancing pickle. That's what I was. I was a dancing pickle. You guys want to see me as a dancing pickle? I learned how to do that. I learned how to make myself a pickle.
Oh my
Look at me, I'm
god.
a pickle. I was a dancing pickle. Sorry, I had to show that. I'm getting all kinds of TikTok savvy over here. Here we go. Paige sent it. Oh, wait.
It's so hard to read. But I think it might be a picture or something that Rod did.
All right, I'm going to show it to you and then I'll read it because you're not going to be able to read it if I just.
Oh, the handwriting.
When was that written? Do we know? Love
I
you,
don't know. I have
T-Rod.
no idea.
T-Rod, look at the T-Rod. T-Rod Blanchard. T-Rod. Oh, I love the names. T-Rod. Oh, I can't see that. What does that say? Ralph in jail? So yeah, that handwriting is yeah. All right, so let's read it. I'll read it because I don't know what's happening here. Apparently none of them got past the second grade, just saying. Hi Christy, how you doing? Sorry I didn't go to school today on the apparently none of them can spell. On the something. Didn't go to school today, but somebody put me out of it. The Valiums. Oh, his little druggies. His little rugs. His Valiums. His Valiums put him out of it. This song by Kansas is really good. That's really... I don't know. I can't understand his handwriting. It's really something how it had to end between me and Christy. Between me and Christy with a CH. There was two Christies? This is Christy. This is Rod to Christy. But apparently there was a Christy with a CH. Because he's saying that how it had to end between me and Christy. Christy with a CH. I knew it would happen, but I thought it wouldn't happen in a few months. Well, no, I don't know really what to do. Well, now he's trying to spell. Sorry, he can't spell. Well, now I don't know really what to do. Does this man have to spell to drive a boat, to drive a ship? Because if he does, I'm concerned.
Let's hope not.
Christy, excuse me for saying this, but in these last few days, I've begun to become attached to you. I feel like I'm reading. Sorry, I'm trying to decipher this hieroglyphics. I don't know if I like you or what. Maybe it's just out of curiosity. I think that's supposed to be curiosity, not even close, but it's out of curiosity. Or what? Don't lose sleep over it or let it bother you. Maybe it will pass me. It's really how I could like you and love Christy with a CHRISTY at the same time. Oh! Please don't tell anyone I like you, though. I don't like it when people know I like somebody because everybody thinks he likes the other Christy. It's Rod writing this to Christy. Well, I really don't feel like telling how much I would like to see how it would be to just be with you for a little while, but I guess you already know that. Well, I hope you find this in the near future and not one of your friends. They would freak and probably tell Christy with a CH. Oh, tell Curtis. I think that's Curtis. I don't know who Curtis is, but they're going to tell Curtis. Don't worry about me or feel sorry for me. I'm just a curious kind of guy. Well, bye-bye. Love you, T. Rod Blanchard. And I guess that was in high school, or not high school, but when he was younger. He was with the girl, Christy, with a CH, and he was writing this to Christy, his now wife. You know, always the other lady. I'm just saying. He obviously didn't like Christy with a K, even though he married her, because he picked everybody else first and then just landed with her because he ran out of people down in the bayou because there's only like 5 of them.
She's not picking on Rod for having learning disabilities. For everyone complaining, she's just saying that it's very hard to read the handwriting.
He can't spell. I'm trying to read it. I'm not making fun of him, but does he have a learning disability? I hope not. The man drives a fucking ship. Like, I'm just saying, I'm reading the best I can, and it's like reading hieroglyphics. So there's that. Like, I'm not understanding what you guys are expecting from me. Like, he can't spell, and I'm trying to understand it. But if he drives a ship, though, I'm just saying, I hope he's been educated since, how old was he when he wrote this? The man owns a ship? I don't know. I mean, I hope he's not dyslexic.
There's a few people carrying on that you're battering someone that's got learning difficulties. At the end of the day, you try and read that out loud and see how you go.
We're going to feel bad for Rod because he couldn't, he's not too educated when he wrote this when he was younger. Now he's got a learning disability, and somehow that relates to me making fun of somebody with a learning disability. What's happening, guys? So why are we getting so offended?
When Rod was in this live, Ivory was legit.
I don't think he's dyslexic. It doesn't say, he doesn't look like he just looks like he can't spell and has, can't write grammatically correct.
Ivory was so nice to him, and she was so respectful to him. I was the only one that wasn't respectful to him, number one. She was respectful to him. Everybody was, even though he was getting talked over a little bit. But what do you expect? You came into our live at the end of the day. Like, no one has ever bagged out Rod properly in this live.
Read it, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It is really hard to read. There's a second one. Let me see. Yeah, I really don't think he's got he's not dyslexic.
Waymar said, I have dyslexia and learning disabilities. I'm not taking this offensively.
Here, guys. I
My
really
son
don't think
has learning disabilities, and I'm not taking it offensive either. But how's she meant to read it?
He was young and he was a poor speller. I don't think he's dyslexic. There's nothing that shows dyslexia. To a very sexy girl. Can you guys read that? You can read it yourself. This way I'm not.
You are a good friend. Stay so far, okay? Listen, I don't have much time to get to know you right now, but back when I get back, I hope we could become closer. Oh, you better write to me while I'm in this big house, so I can't see because of the comments. I can freak out all those people in there. Well, go something. P.S.
Gotta go.
Save some for me. T. Rod Ralph Blanchard.
I don't know who that was. Apparently that was in 89, so that was a minute ago. Because I see the date 89 in the back, so it could have been 89. I don't know. I don't know who was in jail? I think it was like detention, because he seems really young here. I don't think that it's jail. I think because of the way it's written, I take this as being very young-minded, so it's probably like detention. You know what I mean? No, I don't think it's jail. It's probably detention. It just seems, he's young. Yeah, but when you're a kid, juvenile detention is like the big house. I think it was juvenile detention. Yeah, it looks like maybe it's dated for 89. I can't, it's kind of cut off, but he would still be young in 89, so. No, I don't think third grade young. I think probably like 16, 17 young. Rod wrote this letter. This was a letter to, I don't know who this one is to. It's from Rod. Gypsy was born in 91. Well, maybe he wasn't that young. Maybe he was in jail then. I don't know. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. He may have been in juvie. Thank you guys. Thank you. I was born in 81 and I'm 42. Yeah, maybe he was older then. I don't know. Did he go to jail? I'm not sure, guys. I really I don't want to tell you he was in jail, but it's possible. I was hoping, thank you for the rubber ducky. I don't know. But it looks like Fancy knows. Because this looks like a clip from Fancy's.
Wasn't he 17 when he met Dee Dee? So did he meet Dee Dee before Christy?
He was,
Or
yeah,
after?
he knew Christy with a K before, while he knew Dee Dee. They were friends.
Oh no,
He was 17 when he got Dee Dee pregnant. And that was in what? He got Dee Dee pregnant then in 91. So if this was 2 years before that, he was 15 here. So probably detention. No, he would have been young. No, he would have been about 15. Right? Am I doing that right? He got.
I don't know.
Pregnant. Oh, okay. He got Dee Dee pregnant in 90. Had her in 91. He was 17, so he would have been 16 when he wrote this.
I think this is Dave. They just messaged me to add them.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, hi Dave.
Did you change your thing?
What?
Did you change your picture?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I can see. Is that a Green Bay sign?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I used to like you, Dave. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Natasha's going crazy.
Why? What happened?
She's not on live right now, and everybody's saying stuff about the case and stuff. That ain't true. The stuff that ain't true.
So she getting upset?
Yep.
Well, people aren't as well versed in it, I think, as she expects them to be. You know, some people are just new getting into this. And Naomi's in here. She said she's on with her. Hello, Naomi. So, is Natasha doing all right? Her mod threatened to block you for literally nothing. She's talking about theories. That's so funny.
She's talking about F-bag.
F-bag?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that F-bag. Leave? She said she talked to Christy on the phone today, yeah.
Over an hour.
Coin purse? I can't. I've been seeing that all day.
Lol.
That's so funny. What's lull?
LOL. LOL.
Lol, laugh out. What happened with her? I saw a bunch of news articles about her. Who? Thank you, Carly. Drop pie from the servo. That's
Gas
funny.
station.
Thank you, Jersey. Am I lagging?
No.
No, not for me.
Oh, okay. Someone just said. Good old servo. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am lagging? No?
Not for
Yes,
me.
a little? Yes, lagging for you? Can I tell everyone possums are posted? Naomi, what do you mean the possums are posted? What did I
Maybe
miss?
hop out and then hop back in if she's lagging. I can't see it.
I am lagging. How do I how
Not
do I
you,
hop out and
them.
hop back in? Oh, yeah, I knew that. Oh, check her post. She got the post. She posted the possums. No lagging. Okay, I'm not lagging. Good. It went away. Good. That's better. All right. I was lagging. Okay. They have to step. Oh, they have to step out. Oh, look at me trying to step out of the live. It's my
You're so
live.
funny.
Look, I can pin a comment at least. Okay. Moo is here. Moo knows that when I sit in this chair and I start talking to my cell phone, that he's got to come up and be in the camera because he's not up here all day until I get on with you guys. Then he hops up here.
That's so funny.
Oh, thank you. It's a llama.
And he's obsessed with my cat.
Thank you. Thank you. I know. I think he's just trying to listen out for your cat, who apparently is stuck in heat permanently.
No, she won't be for too long. It's just she can't have
jealous.
surgery right now because of a thing in her stomach. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Orange cats do orange cats. Dogs are orange too.
Come on.
Well, they're red.
Moo's interested in you.
My cat always wants.
He's interested in you. Come here, Fluffy. He's interested. Have you got a boyfriend from America? Oh. Look, that's your boyfriend from America.
Did you guys also see that wait, hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. What are your dogs' names? Moo is such a good cat name. My husband's dog name is Chief Sheba. We call him Chief Sheba. And my dog's name is Ivory Ensign.
Yeah. Her name
Shebas.
is Tilly, but we just call her Fluffy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Faithless. Thank
Fluffy.
you.
She's so pretty.
Someone asked me about the rally for Nick. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was asked not to speak about that. So I'm going to respect that. Thank you. Oh, look, I look so cool. I really would look good with that. Look at me trying to, like I can feel it. That's up to Dave. I'll leave that up to you if you want to speak about that. I just don't want to overstep if that's not what he wants or what they want. Thank you. So they're asking about the rally that people are talking
I don't
about.
know nothing about it.
So, yeah, he doesn't know. And as far as me, I was asked to step back from it. And so I will respect that. And so I do know the girl's name is Becca. I think I saw her in my live a couple times. You can ask her. But other than that, I'm going to leave that alone. Thank you, Susan. Dave is Nick's uncle. His appeal, I do believe, is still going through as of right now, right, Dave?
Know.
Okay, well, hopefully it is. Thank you.
Are you going to show Moo his girlfriend?
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Moo, your girlfriend's here.
Oh, Moo, look. Look, Moo. You see it? Look at Moo's looking, too. He's so funny. Oh, you're pretty. Oh, yours is hairy.
He's a
That's
Fluffy.
a lot of hair. She is fluffy. Oh, you want to move, kitty? I know, Moo's playing hard
See
to
how
get.
she hugs my hand?
Aw. Get over here, Moo, and give me some loving like that. No, my cat's just like, I just want to be on camera. Hello, kitty. Oh, she is sweet looking, though. Oh, our cats would make cute kittens. Did you see her put out a thing for her book? Her new book coming out? She put out a post. She's been posting today. She's been busy on the TikTok. She put out her new book. I know, Jip reviewing clothes. I can't. But she also put out her new book, 25% off. I'm getting a free version. We'll find it free, guys. I ain't giving her a penny. Not a penny. I saw the TMZ article. That was absolutely ridiculous. All 200 pages. I think this one is a memoir. This one might be longer. I do know, didn't she write it with the same one she wrote the last book with? Thank you, thank you. I believe she wrote this one with Melissa Moore as well. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm about to Google it. Hold on. What is it? My Time to Stand or something?
How cute is she?
My Time to
You're
Stand.
so fluffy.
A victim of her mother's Munchausen by proxy and a child abuse survivor.
Nah.
I'm with you, Dave. I'll grunt with you. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's unique and controversial case made headlines across the world. For the wrong reasons. Now she's finally free to start living her life on her terms. And everybody's money. It doesn't really say that. And to tell her own story, or at least the one she's made up along the way, only she can. Apparently, because her version is not the truth, so only she can tell her story. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, you want me to read the little pre-thing? You know, if you go to Goodreads, usually they have like people will post because people get it early. I might check that out. Forced to use a wheelchair in public and endure a lifetime of fake illness, fraud, and exploitation, Gypsy was subjected not only to her mother's medical, physical, and emotional abuse, but deprived of childhood milestones. Prevented from attending school or socializing. Socializing!
She's met more
Socializing.
stars than I have.
This woman's had more D.
Did she complete her Disney milestones though?
Socializing.
Like how many milestones at Disney did
She
she
had a whole
do?
romper room. She socialized so much she had to go home and take it online. Because, she couldn't get it all done during the day. Socializing. You were caught in a hotel room with 6 grown men. Socializing. All right, whatever. Gypsy's formative years were defined by pain and isolation. Isolation! Isolation! Isolation? Who's what? Iso what? I can't. I get so angry. I can't. Who was isolated? Where was this someone tell me where this isolation was. I'm reading her books, you know that little pre-thing that they like on Amazon? Yeah. It runs down what the book is about. So you ready for this? I'll tell you. In this harrowing and ultimately hopeful memoir, Gypsy shares the painful realities she grew up with and the details of her life that only she knows. Because it's a lie. I know someone's telling me to breathe. I gotta breathe. The abuse cycle that began with Dee Dee's abuse by her father, Gypsy's fear that continuing unnecessary surgery would leave her truly disabled.
Hold on. Can you read that bit again? What?
Hold on, I'm about to choke on a cough drop. I need to. I can't. Where's the Miller? I need her to tell me to breathe again. Guys, remind me to breathe because I can't. Yes, Jesus, take the wheel. I feel like Natasha because I'm about to jump in my computer screen. Someone just said so. It's a comedy. Who just said that? You're funny.
Yeah, we're going to need a repeat on the last thing that you read.
All right. This is the harrowing and ultimately hopeful memoir Gypsy shares the painful realities she grew up with and the details of her life that only she knows, including the abusive cycle that began with Dee Dee's abuse by her father, Gypsy's fear that continued unnecessary surgery would leave her truly disabled, how she coped with guilt and accepted responsibility for her mother's death, memories of her final days in prison, what she learned upon reviewing her own medical records for the first time. Yes, that you're healthy today because your mother took you to the doctors and found out what was wrong with you. Oh my God. And how it felt to see her family again as her authentic self. Authentic, what the fuck? Authentic, fake self. Fake. I can't. Oh, I need a break for this. I need to shut the screen for a second. Ooh, I can't breathe. Ooh. I can't see, that irritates me. The lies. How you can sit there knowing that we all know the truth and write that. How do you say somebody has Munchausen by proxy without anybody ever diagnosing it? That's like me saying that, so-and-so's got cancer. Trust me. Even though they were never diagnosed. You lie. How is that not slander, defamation of Dee Dee? How? Whew. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This irks my nerve. I don't understand how she can put this crap in writing and not get sued by people. Like, that's slander and defamation and just pure lies. And, oh God, I wish I was related to that woman for 1 second. Oh, my lawyers they'd be putting their kids through college on the lawsuits I'd be pulling out. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Moo's like, you're swinging, you're coming at me. Like, Moo's like, I'm out of here. She's going off. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside for a minute. I need to step away from this computer screen.
She's having a dart.
Because is she kidding me? Is she kidding me? I mean, are we serious right now? Like, we're being serious. We're being serious. Like, I can't even just say again what. Like, she's got some freaking nerve. Offing the woman wasn't bad enough, right? You're gonna run her name through the freaking mud for the rest of your life? You can't even let the woman rest in peace? And then you're dragging little kids and innocent little sick kids into your shit show? What is wrong with people?
Light up your dart.
Yeah.
Breathe.
I can't. And it's not even about the money. She probably, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see her making a lot of money off this book. The last one was a flop. If she made $20, I'm saying that's a lot. Like, really, the reviews were horrible. Yeah, people didn't even, yeah. But this, though, lying, like all these lies you're putting out there. And again, what did Christy say? Her family is too dumb to sue. Dee Dee's family, I hope they sue you for everything you have. I hope that you live in that lawsuit for the rest of your life. And I hope they ruin you.
Ivory.
She's an author of fairy tales. She's continuing this fairy tale reality.
What star sign are you? What star sign are you? Like, what's your birth sign?
I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Well, there's two of me that can act crazy when I need to. I can't, I know, like, it really does irritate my soul, though. I really get angry when I see stuff like that. And I know, and people are like, well, I don't understand. Like, it's not, like, why do you get so upset? Because I can't imagine my child doing that to me. And then not only doing that to me, but you're not even giving my name a rest. Like, Like, let it go. Like, even if it really did happen, like, you have no remorse that you're just going to keep dragging her name through the mud for clout? Like, now is your time to stand? No, honey, your time was to stand 20 years ago when you could have stood. And you were lying to everybody telling them you couldn't. That was your time to stand. Not now. Not now. And TMZ, you know what, TMZ? I'll call you out. Yous are pieces of crap. You're just as bad as she is. There's so many other people you could be doing stories on, and Gypsy effing Rose, you're going to give her any more freaking time? I dare a real journalist to come up and take this real story.
Betty,
not her
you
version.
just said Diddy had more surgeries than Gypsy.
That's what I'm saying. I had more surgeries than Gypsy, and I'm a perfectly 100% healthy human being.
Yes, People magazine as well.
Think about it.
And Lifetime.
People too. Lifetime. Shame on you people. Like, it really does make me angry because, like, you know, you're sitting there, you're running her name through with all your lies. They're all lies. We've proven again and again she is nothing but a liar. I mean, how many times can we call her out for lying? And I get people want to be her friend and no, she's not lying. But I mean, you can't for 1 second think that everything out of her mouth was the truth. I call anybody out for that. You can't sit there, not when she's been proven to be a liar so many times. Someone just said they'll read the preview on Amazon. Yeah, because I can't. My blood pressure's going up. I got no blood pressure issues. Same thing with the clothing. Same thing with the vitamins. Like, same thing with you're just sitting there acting like this is the best thing that ever happened to you. You're offing your mother and ruining Nick's life and everybody else's life is the best thing that ever happened to you. That's sick. That's psychotic.
They're saying that Dreamcraft Corner goes in circles trying to defend her. At this point, Dreamcraft needs to be on a retainer.
Hi, you know what? Dreamcraft Corner, come in here because you can't honestly tell me as a civilized human being that you believe everything out of that woman's mouth. She's been caught in so many lies that you can't really for 1 second think people don't have the right to question anything that comes out of her mouth because she's never told the truth. You really can't believe all of the story with no proof and no evidence.
Can we make a petition that doesn't you know how petitions cost money? Some of them do. Can we make one that, like, to get her off social media? Like,
you know, petitions, you would need a big old blast. You would need something, you know, petitions are great, except for the fact that you got to get in enough attention for somebody to pay attention to it. I know that sounds horrible, but it's the truth. She makes TikTok money because everything she earns, TikTok earns too. She makes the money. So, unfortunately, I don't see that happening. You know, you need to get that in front of somebody who actually has some kind of power. The noise has got to be big enough.
so you need, how many would you need though?
You need somebody, you need a news outlet too. My husband's hugging me because he hears me getting so upset.
Aww.
You would need, thank you, babe, I love
that
you.
is so cute.
Yeah. You would need a news, you would need a news outlet or somebody to pick up calling her out. Somebody big is gonna call her
Moo's
out
like,
first.
is she okay? Do I still sit here? Look at Moo. He's so funny.
I know, who's like, oh crap, she's back. Yeah, see, he's like, she's. Oh no, he's over here. He knows I'm upset. Look at him.
Oh, I've never loved a cat I haven't met yet. I love him.
Who just said that? Who just said that? Linda, you're absolutely right. How would Dreamcatcher feel if Jif Jif was the one taking care of her mother?
Hold on, Naomi, I got you. Hold on.
Let me tell you, you know what? I really do feel like contacting TMZ. I'm gonna try. Just because.
Hello.
Naomi.
We got finally down to the nitty gritty. She finally turned off her comments so that she wouldn't be responding to them so she could get to the story. Natasha.
Oh.
So do you want to hear?
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
you
she spoke to Christy for an hour. She's going to call her again tomorrow. So what I do know is that Christy agrees that Gypsy should be off the social media and stop doing the things that she's doing, but she has no control of her, so she does what she wants to do. She said CPS is not involved, that she hasn't gotten in trouble from her parole officer. Parole officer was there last week and everything's fine. I'm telling you what she said.
No.
That's all I'm doing right now. All these little pages that people are finding are not hers. But yeah, that's no, like the GoFundMe and stuff. We knew that. I knew that wasn't hers. Yeah, she has. So she has a bunch more questions for tomorrow, and so she's been going her rounds. She came on here earlier and started, and then she went to Patreon, and I just can't listen anymore. So I came on. I'm sure she's saying more stuff, but she's basically saying you guys need to stop listening to whatever. But she said that Christy told her that she was glad she got the autopsy and stuff first because she knew she would go over it in a proper manner. Unlike the F bag. That's what she called her.
Yeah, nah, I call bullshit on all that.
And then I did find out she's also not talking to Miss Nina anymore.
Nina.
Who's not?
Natasha. They had a fight.
Was this phone call recorded?
No, she did not record it, but she did play the recording of Christy calling her to call her. And it's definitely Christy.
I believe that Christy called her. I really do.
I believe what she's saying. I just believe that Christy's a liar.
Control. I think Gypsy is making it look so bad for everybody that they don't have a choice but to be like, now they're not even trying. Her own family, Christy is not trying to back her with this. So literally, Christy is the one admitting you're running rampant on social media. So you might want to cool it. I'm just saying. Yeah. You're making yourself look horrible. You're making them look horrible. And now they ain't got your back.
And did you see
I believe Natasha, but I just believe that Christy's feeding her full of bullshit.
I believe some of it.
I think a little bit.
I believe some of it. I believe some of it, and I don't know if it's all true, but I don't think she's purposely feeding it all bullshit to her. Some of it makes sense.
Yeah. You got to put the lies in the truth to make it believable. Christy obviously.
Right.
Exactly. Guys, remember, what was the reason for Rod coming in this live a few weeks ago? What was his reason? Let me think. It wasn't anything to do with Gypsy. It was because misinformation was getting spread about him and Christy. So it's like they only care about, helping themselves.
No, they care about damage control when they call it misinformation when it's the truth. When people are out there hitting the nail on the head, that's when they start their damage control. Have you noticed?
Yes.
It's always when they want to sit there and make us seem like we're not credible, but we're actually speaking the truth that the damage control happens. Now, we knew that Christy was saying this all along, and she denied it, and now Christy's going to
the timing, though. So Christy apparently called Natasha on Friday, which is the day Natasha got the report. Natasha just didn't realize she had the message until recently. So if she did call her on Friday, then it makes sense that she did call because she found out she got the autopsy first. That part makes sense. It's just, I don't know how much of the rest of it I believe. Do I believe she thinks Gypsy is uncontrollable? Yes, absolutely. Because she is.
We've been saying that for a hot minute, and they kept calling us a liar. But now Christy just
She's done
confirmed
2 new
that we were
videos
right.
today, one for another brand that gave her some clothes. Well, two promotional.
3. She did one for the book, one for the clothes, and then one for the vitamins. Look at me, I'm on top of it.
But the
My
vitamin
people are
sheets, she
sending
made
to
sure
me.
and said she wasn't paid for it or anything, or she wasn't promoting it. She paid for it by herself, which means she was promoting it and paid for it by the other people. So
Right.
I
And
looked
don't
them
believe
up though. They're very small. They're a very small company. I'm like, oh, you just blew your entire career. And then
Yeah,
I
but I
also,
hope that those companies don't get people harassing them because they, you know.
they do, because they've already got their comments off. But then I also saw,
I know whoever Couture was getting, it was horrible. They went
so then
after them.
I think it was Good Morning America, but don't quote me, guys. I could be wrong on the name of the show, was talking about what I was talking about earlier with, it's the show with Whoopi Goldberg. The View? Is it The View? Anyway, they were talking about how Anna Delvey's on Dancing with the Stars, and guess who they brought up? Jip Jip. They said, is she going to be allowed to go on there? That's exactly what I said. So
When the View can't stand you, that's a problem, because the View likes anybody. I mean, I'm not a fan of the View and all that, but just saying, when they don't like Gypsy, that's pretty damn bad.
Ken
if the
called
View don't
Morbid
accept you.
today? Huh. Oh, that's right. He was going to call Morbid today. I didn't watch it, though.
Wait, Whoopi said what?
What did Whoopi say? I wasn't listening to Whoopi.
No, I just
Hold
missed
on.
that. I just missed that. Someone went to. Look, Mike, I'm like.
Hold on. I'm looking
trying to-
for it, too. Because it wasn't Whoopi that said what I was.
She can't dance with the stars. She can't. She
I
got,
saw that Whoopi said
girl couldn't
it
do her
would
legs
destroy
without standing
dance.
up
It would
before.
destroy the show. And then Danny said, "Stop talking."
her legs went limp from her standing up. She has muscle issues. She could never do it.
Danny said,
Guarantee
"Stop
you.
talking about people. You
She couldn't
should
do it.
just leave her alone."
Danny,
Oh no, Danny said you should just leave her alone. Leave poor Gypsy alone.
do you guys cover anything that's not Gypsy Rose? Yes, we do, Wes.
Sure do. I cover Christy and Rod. Cover all of them.
I just,
The tours.
we talked about
And
the
we talked about
shooting.
coin purses.
We talked about the school shooting today. The Bachelorette I talk about. I wonder if those are bots. Well, anyway, I just wanted to.
We will see the fall of Gypsy
I
Rose.
hope so.
I guarantee you. We will see it. And I honestly, I think that damage control is happening so hard.
That was the other thing.
coming,
She
guys.
swears there is no investigation federally or otherwise that she's aware of. David Blanchard is not being investigated. It's been over 10 years. There's a statute of limitations. Yeah. So supposedly,
If I'm going to be honest with you, I never really, you know what I mean? I kind of like, I get what everybody's saying about that and where they're getting their information. So, you know what I mean? I'm sure they're being, because they're Googling it and that's how they're calling and, you know what I mean? I don't think people are being purposely, like there's no malice in what they're saying. I just don't see it.
So
right
is she
now.
still hanging out with David to bring David up?
I don't know. I'm sure if we have some questions, we could ask Natasha to ask because she's talking to her tomorrow. And if she thinks they're worthy questions, she'll ask it.
Oh, get me a pen. Gotta write down so I don't forget him. I'll ask more, guys. I promise. This time will be like, stop.
That's what I said. I was listening to the statute of limitations thing, and I'm like, I don't think so. If somebody does something horrific, you can get them whenever. There's no statute there.
You know, I know we all want to see
Downfall.
her fall and go back to jail, and we feel that she deserves more time in prison. I just, you know, I don't see her going back that way. I do, however, see her going back, but not for that. she's going to screw up all on her own because, well, she can't
Oh,
help
and there was
herself.
something else.
She's got
Sorry, they
that's
come
it.
in pieces. When you're talking, it just hit me. She said that the baby will be taken care of, meaning Christy's going to make sure that that baby is taken care of. But Natasha made a point. She's like, I'd be afraid to leave the house with that baby because someone might want revenge, you know? Like, ugh.
you know, I'm not a fan of Christy and Rod and all of them. You guys all know that. Like, you guys know how I feel about these people. I did, however, give Rod and Christy credit because Mia and Dylan seem
Yes.
to have turned out okay.
Yes.
So again, I'll give credit where it's due. And again, I'm not a fan of these people. I think they're trashy. But you know what I mean? Like, as a grandmother, like, I do believe that, you know, Rod, that's his grandchild, and so hopefully he has a little bit of sense. And
I think Mia's a good
I
fit
believe the
too.
baby would be safe with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, I agree. And again, not because I like these people, but I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Like,
Well,
they
I'm
did
going to
fine
hop
with the
off.
other
I just
two.
wanted to let you know what I knew. I didn't listen to the rest. I did my little opossum thing, but I did a new one because I didn't have the recording. So it's probably silly, but I'm getting a lot of LOLs, so whatever. Yes.
Oh, LOLs are good. We like
What was that,
LOLs.
Dave?
Did you hear her sing?
Gypsy thing?
No, Natasha.
Oh, I did hear her sing, yes. She sang,
Sing for me.
no, she sang her theme song tonight. Yes.
Oh, did she?
So yeah, she did sing
That's
the
funny.
entire thing. All right. Well, anyway, your shirt went out today, and I did put your little gift in there, Ivory. So let me know when you get it.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Naomi. So, so there's that. I really, when people start speaking the truth, I feel like that's when they come out with damage control. And I think at this point, they might, you know, Christy and Rod may have their back against the wall.
Send me the
You know what I
message
mean?
again,
Like, I believe
Mrs.
some of
Bart.
that. I think all of it's true. I do believe that she'd rather Natasha get it than Fancy because I know that they're not fans of Fancy. And that's not me saying anything about Fancy. That's what I believe they may feel against Fancy. So yeah, I believe that. I believe that she's definitely out of control and people want her to stop and she can't. She's never going to listen to anybody. Absolutely, Lisa, she will mess up all on her own. So it's going to happen. We're going to see her fall. So it's a wait and see game. Again, I personally, and it doesn't mean that I'm right. And again, I don't do this whole CaseNet thing and like the whole, I didn't go into the whole investigation thing like that's, and other people have done a lot of research on it. And so I'm not going to say that anybody else is telling misinformation. I'm saying I don't know. I just don't believe that she will get charged federally, but that does not mean that I'm right and they're wrong by any means. They very well could be right. I don't have enough knowledge to intelligently speak on that. So I would love to see it. I would hope so. Like they're convincing because they got me on the fence. I just don't know enough to intelligently give you any, you know, good advice on whether or not you should believe. That's all up to you guys. Her case is bound over by grand jury. See, that's way above my, you know, ability to speak intelligently on stuff like that. That's not my area of expertise, so I don't even want to, I didn't go into it. I didn't go investigate like everybody else did. So again, I want to believe them so bad. Something in my gut doesn't, you know, I don't feel it. But again, they're convincing, like I believe everything they're saying. It makes sense. You know, something in my gut is saying that they're not going to go. You're talking about states getting in trouble for that. Like, I don't see it happening. Unfortunately, I would love to see it happen. My husband keeps turning the air off, and I'm like, I'm getting hot. I can. In your opinion, do you think she will kill again? Um, I believe she is capable of it at any given time. I do not, however, see her doing it right now. All eyes on her. I don't. Not right now. I don't see that happening, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think if she messes up and goes back to prison, it's because she got stupid. I don't think murder necessarily, but she will do something. She'll manipulate somebody. She will physically harm somebody just to attack them because, she's got a mouth on her and she's got an anger and behavior issue. And we know that she admits it. And so, you know what I mean? Like putting hands on people, I see that. Murder, I don't know. I think she's capable of it, but I think that's going to be the last thing. And that's my honest opinion. Like, I could definitely see her doing it, but I can see her being capable of it, but I don't see her doing it.
Well, there it is.
Because she's not trying to sit in prison for life.
Okay. Hey, Ivory.
On purpose.
Ivory, I have a real quick question
Hello.
because I took notice about this today. But Gypsy posted those videos after the school pew-pewing took center stage. I kind of noticed that. I'm like, okay, why is she posting this now when national news is about the school pew-pewing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that.
It was just something observation. Oh, and I did want to tell you that my school district has officially made it so that the students who asked Gypsy Rose to come to the school are suspended for 10 days if they ask for come. It's district wide.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Very nice. Good.
Just wanted to let you know. And hi, Jackie.
Hey.
So I wanted you to let you know about that. And I've been following Gypsy's story. And funnily enough, I have an internship at a news station. So I probably could bring a petition up about Gypsy.
Absolutely.
Hopefully I can.
Yes.
But thanks for bringing me into the box.
That would be awesome.
Thanks for bringing me into the box. I am enjoying your content, and I'm actually glad someone's calling out Gypsy. I'm doing a Sims 4 series called Low Cow House, and it stars Gypsy. So, yeah, check it out.
Oh, nice. We will. Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Oh, she was cute. Good. These schools shouldn't be able to do all that nonsense with Gypsy Rose coming to, it makes me so angry, guys. Like, of all of the people that you want to idolize, that's who you picked. Like, I could think of a million other people.
Paige said, please go follow Ivory's sister, Get Real with Kay. Who's Ivory's sister?
Yes, Get Real. My sister Kay. She wanted to come on. She heard us speaking. You were sleeping when I was trying to tell you she made a TikTok, but she doesn't have enough to come on live. So I was asking them to follow her to give her some people. Just because she loathes her just as much as I do. And she actually caught on to her before I did. What did she say about Gypsy and the school pew-pewing? I couldn't hear her. So isn't it funny that all of this posting is happening when there's like other things going on, like she's going to slide it under the rug, like she slid it in there. And again, as a new mother-to-be, you would think that she would have mentioned that school pew-pewing, right? As a concerned soon-to-be mother. Just saying. I don't know if the GoFundMe's are real. I don't know. Some people are saying they are. Some people are saying they aren't.
Don't you need an ID to do a GoFundMe in your own name?
I don't remember. I haven't done one. The last time I did one was for a baby's funeral. And that was so long ago. I don't remember. I just don't remember, to be
I
honest
don't know. I've
with you.
never done one. I just know someone who
Aw, thank
has,
you.
but I've never done one.
Get Real with Kay is my sister's name. She said they are not engaged. That's a rumor. Who said that they're not engaged? That's a rumor. Should have. Oh, well, I'll write that down for Natasha. But who said it's not true? Gypsy, when did she address that? Did I miss something? Look, even my cat can't handle this book being on the screen. He just...
Gypsy replied to a comment saying that, apparently.
Well, we know she's the bearer of truth, so there's that. Ivy Rose Grows Wild said it's all on the bayou that he proposed after the gender reveal. I did. I saw her video today. And honestly, I kind of, I'll tell you why I believe it. Because she's mentioned marriage and engagement rings and engaging and insinuating and throwing it out there so much. You gotta
Making him pass the sauce and crying on the bed.
You know what I mean? Oh, little doggy butt, thank you. And honestly, if you put it out there, we're gonna have something to say with it. Oh, I'll have something to say about it. So I don't know. But she doesn't keep anything private though, which is weird. I did know Ken was wearing a ring, but I don't see her wearing one. She might have proposed. I wouldn't put it past her, believe it or not. When did he start wearing the ring? Was that before or after the whole gender reveal? I don't remember when he started wearing that ring.
Was this DNA thing true about her getting a DNA for the baby?
I heard someone say that was mentioned on Breeze Live. Someone said that Bree was live and mentioned they got the genetic testing done on the baby, the DNA test. He wore the ring after they announced it was a girl, so after the reveal. Well, there you go. Yeah, I believe. Oh my gosh. I can't.
I just can't get over the fact that Nick's doing Life Plus 25 and she's just out here telling everyone she gets good dick on the weekend. Like, is this putrid?
She's screwing.
Oh.
He can't afford to buy her a ring, She gave Ryan a ring from prison too. Her, everything is about marriage. You don't remember her texting Nick saying that, oh, I bought myself a ring from Claire's, we're married. She does it to everyone. There's an obsession with playing house over and over again.
She had a
It's just
house until
weird.
she destroyed it. And a party
She
shed.
had a mother until she and a mother.
Yeah.
So there's that. All right. This book features Blanchard family photos and new facts about Gypsy's life that she previously kept private. Oh, this book can't come out soon enough. An unprecedented look at the real Gypsy Rose Blanchard, proudly embarking on her ongoing journey to recovery and
I
self-discovery.
like how they said barking.
Embarking? I can't. That she's previously kept private. So you know what that means, guys? More wild tales are coming. They're coming. How it can get more crazy than Grandpappy in a bathtub with me and witchcraft and all of that. How it can get more crazy than all of that. I mean, so far she's been a victim of everything and the worst case of everything. Not just Not just like, essay, but like granddaddy and mommy in the tub with me, like just crazy, crazy stories, guys. Crazy stories. There's more? Could there be more? Could we think of anything else that she forgot to be a victim of? Thank you.
Look, I'm just going to run with she's going to tell everyone she's got dangle flaps. I don't know.
I mean, guys, we should take a poll. We should, not even a poll, like not a real poll, like not a TikTok poll, but like we should place bets. Like, what else could she be a victim of? What else can she shock the hell out of us with? What other story can she come up with? Anybody have an idea? Other than aliens and, I don't know, did the cat molest her? I'm trying to think. What else? I don't think there's anything left, guys.
Yeah, flapping in the wind.
I mean, that there really wasn't Hurricane Katrina, but Dee Dee burnt the house down with her in it. Like, what else can she say? Like, there's been traffic. Like, there's nothing left she
Oh
can't
my
say.
God. Someone said trafficking. What if she tries to tell people that she got trafficked out of that shed? Oh, stop.
Oh, no. She was doing all these men because Dee Dee had somebody in the house.
Yeah, like Dee Dee organized
Dee Dee was in the
it.
house selling her off to men. Like, Dee Dee was her, that's it. That's going to be it. That's going to come out in the book. Like, Dee Dee was like pimping her daughter out. That's the only thing left, guys. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, but giving her ideas.
He's already a victim of the spiritual, or like the whole, like, and again, she says this in her book, this is the quote, I don't know much about like voodoo. And somebody had said to me earlier that I got to be careful because I'm not trying to
men pay
insult
Dee Dee to read
anybody
her out,
and their religion or what they do. And so I apologize because I don't have much knowledge in the whole like witchcraft voodoo thing. Like, to me, it's all the same because I'm not knowledgeable. But this is not meant to insult anybody or anybody's like beliefs. But she already states that she thought in the book, quote unquote, she thought her mother was a witch and she would put spells on her and all of that other stuff.
You are
So it's like,
all over the place right now. I don't
already a
know
victim
what
of
is
that.
wrong
Other
with the
than
live, but
aliens.
what is wrong with the live?
What's wrong with the live?
Do you see it, Dave? Or is it just
No.
my phone?
Don't break your phone again, Jackie. What's happening?
You're okay now, but you were like, you were bouncing all over the screen, like it was like lagging weird. I don't know.
Oh.
You're fine now.
But like, other than aliens, I mean, could aliens be it? Could it be aliens? Like, could it be like they sent the light down from the mothership and brought her up and probed her for 2 weeks? Like, what else could there be?
Yeah, a glitch. It's gone.
Like, someone come up with something. What could be in there? I don't know. She was probed by aliens. Like, I don't know. This is starting to get like sci-fi, like just absolute, like over the top, like, you know what I mean?
I reckon she's
I
going to
don't
say
know.
that
They
Dee
let
Dee
her out of
pinched
jail.
her out, to
She
be
was
honest.
raped in prison by the judge. Like, these stories are just getting so wild. It's like I can't even imagine what could possibly be that you haven't already told us. That you haven't already made up.
She was getting pimped out in the
unbelievable to me
shed.
that there's
That'll be
more.
the next thing.
It's got to be, and the shed was used by her mother. Her mother had her in there doing stuff, doing rompers in a room.
With nappies.
I mean, it's got to be something like, I don't know. Who knows? I know there's nothing about, she can't write about Nick in there. So there's nothing about Nick. I don't know. Maybe she was kidnapped at Disney. Well, she was already kidnapped at her own home and tied to a bed and beat with a leash and all of that. So the kidnapping already happened. SA had already happened. Again, the whole she believed her mother was a witch.
But then when she
already
dresses
happened.
up like different characters, she wears a leash around her neck and takes seductive photos of herself. So I don't believe that.
Like, I don't think, I can't think of anything else that she could be a
I don't
victim of.
understand how
I mean, the medical surgery,
anybody believed
the doctors,
that dog leash story of hers when she wears those seductive clothes, poses with a knife with a leash around her neck, and anybody can believe that. How can you believe that?
she'll say so. Yeah, she'll say OJ did it for real. Like, there's nothing left. Like, I don't know if there's anything. I mean, I can't think of anything other than her mother pimped her out, and that she was in the wheelchair because she was so coin pursed or purse
Oh my
coined or
God.
whatever you call it, tin kitty thing, like the servo thing, that she had to sit because she couldn't stand because it was all coming out of her because she was so penetrated by all of Dee Dee's peeps. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, there's nothing left, guys. Michael Jackson was there, y'all. That's exactly it. I don't know.
She's probably watching this thinking, oh, I can say that to make my mother look bad.
You know she's watching it. She was prolapsed for real. Like, I don't even know, guys. Like, again, motherships and aliens. Like, I don't know. Wasn't she at some point? Didn't somebody say that? Oh, she told Nick that she had to sleep on the porch with the bugs, right? I can't think of anything else that she hasn't gone through, the poor soul. Bless her heart. She's gone through everything, in the worst case of
Bless
everything you
her
could ever go
heart.
through. She's already miscarried because of Dee Dee with Nick. So that story's already been taken. There's nothing left, guys. There's nothing left.
How come Charles Manson can
That's why she had
spend...
diapers. Yeah. It was all coming out of her. She was hit so hard.
How come
Thank you.
Charles Manson can spend the rest of his life in prison for orchestrating the Sharon Tate murders, but yet she does? Like, I don't understand. Like, she is Charles Manson.
Yeah, she told Nick that Dee Dee made her sleep out on the porch alone with the bugs.
And Charles
That was in the thing, yeah.
Manson, he made sure that there was words written around and stuff. Like, she put a V on Dee Dee's bum. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't write Helter Skelter everywhere in pig, but like, they put a V on the bum. Like,
Exactly, Krista. Her neighbors would have seen her. But again, these stories get outrageous. And she starts off telling them, and then she adds more to them. That it's like, when I saw that news article, like that news broadcasting of the book where she said she took a bath with the grandfather and the mother, and they didn't know that they weren't supposed to take baths with other people. I was just like, you got to be kidding me. Like, the Santa Claus thing, like, we already know that, like, Santa didn't come in prison. Like, I don't even know what to say. I can't. Like, what else? There's nothing else. Like, I dare somebody right now, I challenge somebody to come up with a story she hasn't already come up with. What other form of abuse can she have gone through that she hasn't already told that story? I dare any one of you to come up with it.
maybe she got abused by too many
Except for
Disney
aliens.
trips.
And being pimped out by Dee Dee. But it's going to be something that's going to, like, we're going to be like, what? Yeah, the Easter Bunny did it, right? The podcast, hold on. The podcast where she said people calling her, oh, I can't. She doesn't identify. Do you identify as human? Do you identify as soulless? Like, what is it exactly
I
that you
identify as a millionaire, but it hasn't worked yet.
Only a second grade. There's no, that child, maybe she only went to school to the second grade, but that child is educated. And in fact, I commend Dee Dee because she did a good job. Somebody keeps saying, can they come up for a quick question?
I'll get her up.
I just saw that. Well, Grape is old, so that one was already done. It's like there's nothing, no form of abuse that's left.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for. I have a quick question.
Hi.
So, I have been trying to graft on this case. I believe Gypsy Rose should be in prison. I just want to say that right off. but this case is so fragmented. I am like trying to put the puzzle pieces together just like you all are. And the one thing, like with the dryer sheets and the mattress today, kind of got me questioning because I don't know. Do you guys all know if we actually got all the crime scene photos, or are there some that is still being withheld?
They've taken some down off the original lady who had the link that got shared. They've taken like the main photos of Dee Dee's unaliving off. I have the screenshots. I screenshot them ages ago, but the link before hers, but the original link, I don't have that anymore. But the second one that got blasted everywhere on her birthday, a lot of photos have been taken off that link.
Okay, so that may kind of clear up some stuff, but my question is, it got leaked today about the dryer sheets, and it is not making sense. We all agree it doesn't make sense. But I've been taught to look at the truth. Like, you got this side, and then there's, like, when you look at a coin, there's a rounded edge, and that's probably got the mix of the truth. So what does the other side of the mattress topper look like? Could it have been like flipped over and we don't know? Like, are there crime scene photos that actually, I don't know how to say it without like getting you a flag on your life, Ivy. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to pick my words carefully. Like, could the damage have been done and the spots of red be there, and then they flipped it over, put the dryer sheets there, because there was dryer sheets on the mattress, right? The topper, could the topper
Right.
have been flipped over that we wouldn't see those red stains, and kind of like some stains were there and put there? It's so mind-boggling. Like, I'm trying to figure this out, but it's
Well, I
been,
didn't know if they were dryer sheets or if they were like, to pick up small blood thing, like a forensic, like little pads, like to pick up blood. I didn't know what they were.
I think they were to the camouflage smell, in my opinion. It wasn't a bug issue or anything. I think it was because you got the combination of the air conditioner being way down. It was in June, and I'm in Michigan, so June isn't so hot here. But I'm thinking of Louisiana, it would have been really, really hot. So, like, even though the gauge was set for 45 degrees or whatever the temperature was, I'm hearing mixed numbers. So everything I'm saying is allegedly. I'm not trying to be accurate here. I'm just trying to clarify up what I know or what I've heard. Dissecting and all over. I mean, this case has me perplexed. I love true crime. I love watching ID and 2020 and all that stuff. I mean, I sit there and watch it with my mama. I'm 53 and, she's 73, and we enjoy this stuff. We love solving mysteries. But going back to this, is like there is so much that is not being said, and we're trying to figure it out. And what I love chatting with you women and men is like your ideas of your conversation, what you think, kind of like, oh my gosh, I missed that. And we can kind of like network together and figure it out, like putting a big puzzle piece together. Love that.
Right.
But there's so much with that could the mattress pad been flipped over and we're not seeing that side of it? Could there have been stains there that are not showing? Because on the mattress itself, there was dryer sheets laid there. There wasn't on the mattress pad, that the view that we could see, that much staining, but it was all over. But when you look at the crime scene, little table tent markers that they put there with the numbers on to record things, they were in a different area. Like, it's not lining up as we figure things out. Like, there were more dryer sheets in
Right.
that area than the staining that doesn't make sense, but the body position wasn't even right. And I know she probably it didn't happen there. But do you think the blood has to go somewhere? I mean, I don't care.
Wouldn't they, if in order to flip that over, though, wouldn't they have had to move her?
I think they had to move her anyways. Honestly, I think she was moved anyways. But how do you can't go and do your duty and do what you did on a bed and have all these dryer sheets there and not be saturated. I mean, they were
Yeah.
fresh, crisp, and everything, right? I mean, you saw it, I saw it, and half of TikTok that follows this case saw it. They weren't stained. So, I mean, the sheet that we saw was stained. It's just like I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm right, but it just seems really odd to me that why wouldn't they be stained? Why wouldn't they be
Yeah.
stained?
I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if they weren't put there after
I don't
it
know.
dried up.
That's just weird, isn't it? Because
You could
I mean-
put like 1,000 dryer sheets around a dead body, and you could still smell it. Like,
well, I'm sure you can, but why weren't they
Yeah.
saturated?
Um,
Yeah.
Dryer sheets are pretty thin. Like if I were to take a dryer sheet and put,
and they're pretty
yeah,
absorbent.
like
Yeah.
you would, I mean,
You know what? I think I'm gonna try it.
I know.
wonder
It's
if I
like
can-
we want to learn science.
You know what I mean? Like I'm feeling like I have an old toddler mattress in my garage.
I mean,
I might just put a sheet
I'm
on that. I'm
thinking,
curious.
it had a mattress, right? That they had a dryer sheet in between that and a pretty good thick mattress pad. I would say it was probably at least 2-3 inches. Then dryer sheets on top of that, and then a sheet. But nothing is seeping through on anything. I mean, you could see it on the sheets. When I look at the photos, I could see it on the sheets. I didn't see it really seep through on the mattress pad or the mattress that much. You know,
she had indentations on her, those circles that were on the mattress. If you look at her,
Exactly.
she's, yeah.
but when you look at the mattress pad, it had a wave pattern in it, and you could see body markings on her legs. You guys remember seeing that? But
Yeah.
the dryer
Yeah.
sheets didn't line up with that either.
I thought the waterproof are dryer sheets like. I'm about to go get one. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm really am. I just want to see if
We'll
it.
wait for you,
Like,
girl.
does a dryer sheet actually stick to you? Like, if you're laying there for 2 days,
Well,
wouldn't
I
the
mean-
dryer sheets be stuck to her?
Well, the mattress pad made an impression on her body over time after she was deceased. But wouldn't the dryer sheets not be crisp, laid out? You know, wouldn't they been saturated too? That's the part that is really throwing me as a loop.
I don't have dryer sheets. It's not really something that like we have over here. I mean, we do, but like my mum uses dryer sheets to freshen up her linen underneath her cover thing, but I don't have them.
I know, and I understand that you're in the UK, right, Jackie?
No, I'm Australian.
Australia. Okay. Yeah, in the US, they're like stiff, they're coated with like a fabric softener that is been dried in these woven sheets, is how they're made. She's got some, and they're fragrantly scented. I don't know if that's what you have in Australia, Jackie, but there's different kinds. I mean, her sheets are blue, but they're predominantly white, you know. Oh, that's your cup. Sorry.
So now describe how it was on the bed. So it was
There
the
was a
mattress.
and they were laid over randomly. Then there was a mattress
But there was no blood
there-
underneath them,
I'm
right?
sorry,
There was
I
no
didn't know
blood
we
underneath
had
them.
them here. Sorry,
I
guys.
can't 100% say there was anything on the mattress, but there was on the mattress pad and more so on the sheets. I can't vouch 100% that they were on the mattress, but the dryer sheets were laid on the mattress and then laid down the mattress pad, and then there was more dryer sheets and then the sheet. But they were pretty stiff. You could tell these dryer sheets were not there for a long time. You know when you get a fresh sheet out of a box, how stiff it is?
I'm gonna try one with just the
Okay,
dryer sheet.
but-
I want to see if it absorbs.
Okay,
I
but
got milk.
feel your
'Cause like more the-
feel your
milk is
dryer
more the
sheet right
consistency
now.
of blood.
Feel your dryer sheet right now. It's pretty stiff.
Right.
That's what it looked like in the photo. It was
Right.
pretty stiff. You know, when you dry your clothes and the dryer sheet takes all that absorbent out of it and then it becomes softer. Don't ruin your computer.
The milk is actually sitting on top of it. It's not absorbing that quickly into the. Can you guys see that? It's not. It's just.
That's my point. You would see it. If you were to get a glass of Kool-Aid and
Very little went through.
it's pretty
Very little milk went through this onto the bottom.
absorbent.
A lot of it is just sitting up top.
So that's why I'm trying to like put pressure on it. Does it make it different if you put pressure? But when you see that color, I
Hey,
think if
wait
you-
a second. For at least 10 seconds, while there's wet on it, put your hand on it and see if the dryer sheet comes back up with you. See if it gets stuck to you. So just keep on holding it for a little bit, and then see if it gets stuck to you.
A little bit.
But I
See,
think
if she was there for 2 days, that dryer sheet would have stuck to her. See how it's trying to stick to Ivory now?
or 4 days, or
Yeah.
4 days, or whatever, because it was a few days before the police department came to find her body. But think of that if it wasn't milk and it was actually color.
You know what's crazy
Would
though?
you not see color on it? Milk is pretty white.
Do you know what it did? I want to go get something red. I'm gonna go get something red. Do you want to know why? What happened with this? When I pushed on it, there's no more milk stain there. The underneath absorbed all the milk from it.
But
There's
I think
nothing
it's
here
the same
now.
color.
Well, that's why I want to go get something red.
We're experiment.
Hold on. I'm gonna go get some fruit.
My science brain is on a mission. I don't know. I could be off, but this case and stuff like this is so perplexing for me, like trying to understand it. She's going to get something red. Hopefully,
Use
hopefully,
tomato sauce or something.
hopefully ketchup will be her go-to in the condiments.
I hate to say, but maybe try with blood. Well, we're not really. Maybe that might not be the best idea.
Do you have ketchup?
Wait, I'm not cutting
Do you have
myself.
ketchup?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you have like grape jelly?
I do
I'm
have
thinking something that would. Whose phone's it?
ketchup is a good idea. Hold on, let me get ketchup.
Get some tomato sauce.
Get some real blood.
Sorry, guys. A lot of people have got my messenger at the moment and a lot of people are trying to ring me right now off TikTok.
Well, you just got your phone back, right, Jack? I heard you broke your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got.
And I'm gonna try some teriyaki sauce because the consistency
Right.
isn't as thick.
Ketchup might be too thick.
I'm gonna
So,
try this.
I mean, I just kind of want to
Yeah.
like
Teriyaki.
visualize this. I'm so glad to do this with you.
Should I lay a sheet over
I
it?
think you would pour it.
Hold on.
Sriracha would be the consistency of blood, wouldn't it?
I don't have. But I'm gonna put this over it as
Okay.
if it were the sheet.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm about to pour it on here. Now, let
Yeah.
me get it
Oh,
fresh.
where's
so-
Jane's girl? She's going because I
But
can't
my
stand
thing
her.
is when I look at those photos, those sheets just look like they came out of the box. Like they're crisp and fresh.
Pineapple oatmeal. I was waiting
So
for
it
you.
takes. You want me to lay this over it now and
Yeah.
press it?
Let's experiment.
That's a thick sheet though. That's like is that a microfiber cloth?
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
because I want to see what happens to the dryer sheet.
Okay.
Oh, you don't see really anything.
Nope, it came out clean. I'm gonna try it with red juice now. Hold on.
I wonder if she
Do you have any
Googled that.
cordial that will stay?
What the hell is cordial?
Your version of Kool-Aid.
That's probably like Gatorade.
I have
Gatorade's
that'll
gonna
do.
be similar. You know, the thing of it is
All right, I'm gonna press now with the clean section of this.
It's gonna come clean.
it probably will, but I wonder if she Googles that to know if dryer sheet absorbed. Oh my gosh.
It came clean.
I wonder if
red.
they tested that, if they would see anything on those dryer sheets that we can't see.
In fact, all the absorption came on top, not even
That's
on the bottom of
crazy.
it. Very little was on the bottom, but all of the absorption came up top. I don't have a regular sheet, but I'm sure you
I
can do
Okay,
the
this
same
sounds
thing.
gross, but do you have any red meat thawing with the blood?
What was that?
It sounds gross, but
Actually, I
oh,
can't.
she's going to go look. So what I mean is, like, if she's got dinner out, right, and there's a little bit of blood like in the meat, like she could use that blood because it's blood. Do you know what I mean? So,
Right.
because people are telling her to use blood, and it's like, well, she's not going to cut her hand. Like, it's not like we're going to make her cut her hand and do a sacrifice for us.
Allegedly, Ivory Rose is a vampire. She's gonna leak it out. Ha ha ha. That's a
I
funny.
love how she actually ran with that. She ran to the kitchen to go find some cow blood.
I don't. My daughter took it, so I don't. I thought I still had it,
We
but
were
she took it
making
to her
fun of
house.
you,
Sorry.
Ivory, and we were saying that you were like a vampire and you were gonna go get some blood out of your fridge and sorry, bad funny.
I think it's crazy though that this came out clean.
Yeah, but look how crisp it is still
Okay,
is.
okay, so you could use milk with some food coloring or something, because
I think
I have jar sauce, like a
I
watered
think
down jar
I think it's
sauce.
gonna
a
be
little
the
bit.
same. Like you tested out milk, you could probably pour water on there.
Dry sheets with no color.
You put Gatorade on it. You put hot sauce. I mean, I think that it's gonna absorb it and put it on the material that it was. I think
That's us.
you guys think hot sauce. I'm
I
seeing
don't
it in
think I
the
have hot
comments.
sauce.
okay, so Christina, if it absorbed it, would there be on the blanket that was on top of Dee Dee, wouldn't there be like the dry sheet type stains all over the other reverse side of the sheet, or the whatever was on top of it?
Well, I did see staining on the sheets. You saw staining on the sheets.
Yeah, but like on the inside of it, not the outside.
But what was confusing me is
But
what
I
was
have Thai
Okay.
peanut sauce, which is the consistency of blood, a little bit more than. Let me get it
I
fresh.
want some of that. That looks good.
Do you have like
Oh, red jelly.
Jelly's so
Yeah.
thick though. It's
it's like
globular. So this
Oh,
is
that
more
looks
like
so good.
that's so thick though. I think this is gonna be a little
I
too
think it's
thick.
gonna absorb it.
Oh, I'm about to touch this.
That looks like a
Do the
poo.
shower.
I think it's gonna lift it, and you're not gonna see anything.
Can I tell you between the smell of the Gatorade, the
Your
teriyaki
office is gonna
sauce,
stink.
Thank you for
it's gonna
engaging me in the moment.
I feel like it's too thick though. I feel like it's too thick.
But you can kind of
Even thick, it came out
yeah, but you
almost
can
clear.
kind of see a little bit.
And I put a big old blob. That was, you know what I mean? But that was thick
Right,
peanut
but turn it
sauce.
sideways. You can see the residue. I wonder if they did, when we're looking at these kind of photos, there are such a distance, and then we're seeing it on the internet. If we could actually see them in person, I wonder if we could see like a little bit of a staining, because when you hold that up,
A little bit of the
yeah, because I
outline.
can
But
kind of
again,
see it from your phone. In that, I could see a little bit.
this one didn't have.
But I can see, but I
Yeah,
can
see right
see
there?
like a little bit of a outcast of it where the liquid was. I don't think we could see that from the photos. I wonder if they see that. I wonder if they tested those dryer sheets. But it clearly absorbed the residue of the staining.
And it prevented it. A lot of it didn't go through. A lot of it was
Yes,
absorbed up
yes.
top. So I watered down tomato sauce. So I do have some jar sauce open, except for its meat. So there's gonna be
Yeah,
meat
but
chunks.
also you're using like a microphone. You're using like a really like a towel. Like, have you got a sheet? Like
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a sheet.
like
Hold
an
on.
old sheet. Don't use a new one.
Right, we're creating laundry for this woman. But science minds want to know.
Okay.
Yeah, well, a pillowcase is the same thickness as
Yeah.
a sheet, really, isn't it?
She doesn't hear that. She's in another room.
Yeah, she's on a mission.
But it drove me nuts all day. I'm like, how do these dryer sheets look so crisp with the body on there? Like, it couldn't make sense in my mind. Jennifer Love said, this has definitely gone wild tonight. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. We were talking on the phone about trying to do this on live anyway, so it's okay.
All right, I got a pillowcase, a regular
I
thin
have to
pillowcase.
laugh because we're like, just grab a pillowcase. Don't grab a whole sheet.
My husband's like, "What are you doing?
We're
What are you
doing
cooking?"
CSI. We're doing CSI.
All right, I'm gonna move this pillow over and get away from the wet. So I'll use this corner. All right, what do you want me to pour on there?
Oh my god, corn syrup and food coloring. Have you got corn syrup? That would make the best consistency.
What do you have here now?
I have regular syrup.
I'm
Like
trying to
pancake
think
syrup?
of what consistency of blood would be. Anything
Well,
oil
corn
based.
syrup would be, because that's the consistency of blood that they use that for pig's blood in curry.
I feel like the closest to consistency is teriyaki
Yeah,
sauce
anything
because it's liquid, but it's
anything
still
with
fluid.
oil, it's going to leave a ring. We know that. So it can't be oil, but we gotta be able to have the thickness of that to have the fluidity of. Gosh, I wish I could. Can I say the word BLOOD?
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't want to get her an infraction or violation or whatever. I'm still learning this TikTok lingo.
Guess who's on TV right now?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, is she?
She's not gonna. Somebody comment on Gypsy Rose post that she hasn't meant Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift said Katy Perry baby gift or whatever, something, and she's more famous than she is. And I commented on that post and I said, well, Taylor Swift wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, and I had to laugh.
My husband's gonna commit me. So what I did was I took pancake syrup and added a little bit of water to make
Oh my
it
God, you're so
consistency.
funny.
But there's
So see how it's a little bit thicker?
Please
but
tell me someone's screen recording this.
they probably are. They're gonna think we're nuts.
they're coming with the white coats. They're coming to get me. No.
But
right, ready?
the
I'm gonna
cool
try
thing
over here on
about
this
pancake
pot.
syrup is there's no oil. So, oil always leaves a ring somewhere.
All right, so there's no wet underneath
Yeah,
this.
you're
Can you
doing
guys see
great.
that?
Your office is going to smell so funky.
It's peanut Tide syrup, teriyaki sauce, Gatorade. All right, now I'm gonna lay this on top, and I'm just gonna take. Do you want me to take the double-sided or just one
Just
side,
like a sheet
one ply
would be.
of the?
No, she hasn't. We said the thought out meat, but we can't because her daughter took it.
I mean, I can go microwave some right now, but
Wetness.
You don't see it. You see the wetness, but days later you might not see that. I mean, I can see
Yeah.
the ring, but I would have
But it
never
doesn't
saw
even
that
feel
ring in the
right.
crime.
The color's not there. There's
Right.
no brown.
Have you
You
got
don't
any
see the brown.
beetroot?
I would never saw that in the crime scene
Beetroot.
photo.
I don't know what beetroot
Beets,
is.
like the beets.
Oh, she's talking about like beets, like you would put on a salad, pickle beets.
Oh, wine! I got wine.
Don't waste the wine.
Beets mean wine, Jack. They're not the same. So for some people that have been kind of joining us and going, what are we doing with our crafting or math science experiment? We're trying to figure out why we could not see staining on the dryer sheets in the crime scene photos. So we're experimenting to see why we would not see it. We're not using
Lou is
actual.
so concerned.
This is a red Merlot. I promise. I just didn't want to take the liquor bottle on the live, but this is a very expensive Merlot, by the way.
You better take a swig.
Give me the evidence.
Right, no evidence. There you go. All right, let me get a clean part.
Oh
Thanks
my
for indulging
goodness.
me in this.
All right.
No, you're fine.
What do I do with the?
We wanted to do this anyway. It's
What do I do with the
okay.
sheet? What do I do with the sheet? Hold on.
Moo is like, what is going on?
We're going right.
Guys, we're gonna get her to empty her cupboard at this point. Look at Moo. He's like, what?
I know. Mo's like, can I eat that? Can I drink that? All right.
Yeah.
Can you guys see that? All right. I'm just trying to put it where there isn't any. So it doesn't drip all over my lap. It stains.
Someone said, are we making Jolly Ranchers and coffee?
Right?
No prison energy drink here. You see a little bit.
So very.
You see a little bit.
Uh,
But again, all of the absorption came to
Right.
the top.
Right. But I do see a little bit of the staining.
Yep. Let me see. I'll try that one more time. Yeah. But again, that's wine. So I feel like it might very well have been.
And then we'll come back in 4 days and tell us if it's there or not.
Exactly what I was thinking, Jack,
Yeah,
that
I'll leave it dry.
if we could see that in a couple of days, if it fades out, or just save that on your desk for later,
I'm
because
gonna
I'm
leave it.
really, querying minds want to
Yeah.
know.
I wouldn't be hanging it up because
Right, it's on
it
top
was
right
on
here.
a sheet. You're going to have to leave it on something, like in a damp room.
It's not,
Ivory, I might,
you want it in a damp room? It's on top of the fish tank.
I might have to send you,
So it's got a
I
filter.
might
It's
have to
got
send
water.
you a new set of sheets for your for your experiment.
Oh, I'm good. This is old. This is going in the garbage.
Thanks for indulging me.
But yeah, so I feel like it very well could have ended up though the way it was, because even with the wine and it being a deep red wine, there was the
I
staining
didn't even
wasn't
know
that
we
much.
had dryer
But I'm
sheets in
curious to see
Australia. I had
what
no
this-
idea.
You definitely had a close up where we're just watching on the screen, but yeah, it baffled me all day. Enjoyed that, Sissy.
That's so funny.
All right, let me go put this back before my husband's.
Yeah, turn
that
down
was
your
fun.
AC to 45.
Yeah. Trust me, it's
Some
already
people
there.
are like, I'm not sure what I learned, but it's very interesting. We were just trying to figure out why there were so many dryer sheets on the mattress, and then in between the mattress and the mattress pad, and there was no staining from the unaliving. So we were doing an experiment of like why you would not see it. And the dryer sheets actually absorbed a lot of the staining that didn't penetrate. I mean, obviously we didn't use real blood, but it was very hard to tell. Ivory used different substance. A lot of things that would have stained our clothes did not stain that dryer sheet. So we found that fascinating. Little science project. I feel like, what was that guy's name? Bill the science guy? Bill Nye the science guy or something like that when my kids were young. I don't know. You should try it with Chuck Rose. Bill Nye, thank you. I knew I was close.
Hey,
but I knew
Ivory, go chuck it in the fridge. Well, that'll put it to 40 whatever degrees.
Yep.
Chuck
it
it
to
in the
what?
fridge because the AC was bumped up, remember?
My refrigerator's okay. Yeah, I'll stick it in
And
the
then your
fridge.
kids are like, why is there a dryer sheet in the fridge?
her poor husband. Probably thinking what my husband thinks, like, why are you so fascinated with this case? And I'm like, because it's wrong. It's wrong.
All right. It's in
You're
the
so
fridge.
funny.
Fresh in your office. Just the thought of it makes you feel disgusting, doesn't it? That we do an experiment.
All right, I gotta take this pillow out. Oh, I forgot my whisk. Y'all can call her. Let me go take my husband's car. I'm like, what the heck? She lost her mind.
How would this be any importance with the confession? What?
What
I
happened?
don't know.
We're just curious on why they were coming
What
out
is
the way
she
they were.
making?
this has nothing to do with the confession. This has to do with the crime scene photos, with the dryer sheets and the crime scene photos. And we were doing an experiment to figure out why the dryer sheets were in random places. Has nothing to do with your question.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I think that very well
No, it was just the dryer sheets thing that
kind of
like
explains it.
Fancy had posted and stuff. Like
Oh,
we
CSI
just wanted
forbid.
to see about it. It's not about her. It's about
I was 2 seconds away from sticking my finger where I have one of those little diabetic things. I was ready to stick my finger. But again, they did look clear, or they did look clearer than.
It kind of explains that why we would
None of them
not
were
see
picked
so
up.
much staining on the topper or the mattress itself. You know,
Yeah, everything everything in both was absorbed at the top and not the bottom of it.
right. So
A little bit at the
right.
bottom, but
So
not a
it
lot.
kind of tells us that it wasn't for the smell, but it almost makes me wonder if she Googled that or researched that in her 2 years of planning.
I feel like, was it for the smell and she just got
Oh,
lucky?
that could be too.
You know what I mean? Like, because again, I think she's
I
smart
think
and this
she's
was well planned, but I don't think she's that
right.
smart.
She is smart, but
thanks, please, girl.
I mean, here I'm 53. How old are you? How old is Ivory? And we're doing a science experiment at in my time 11:44 at night to figure out how this works.
Yes, Megan.
Right?
I've got you guys saying darts
And you
now.
know what though? She also might have thought that people wouldn't have questioned them. I got them on my bed. Like I shove them underneath my mattress just to keep the inside like between my mattress and I have a double mattress. I keep them in there, I throw them in there just to keep the mattresses fresh until I flip them over. And I always have those things laying around my house.
See,
They're
I don't.
everywhere
I use
because
my
I
dryer
just
sheets and laundry, but I do put them in my camper. I live in Michigan, and we have mice problems. You know, anytime anybody that has a camper, you want to keep mice from going into it. So we'll put like dryer sheets in our register to turn them away, and it works. So I know it repels rodents, but
I never knew it did that. I never knew that they repel bugs and rodents and all that. I
yeah,
didn't
you
know
were
that.
using it for like just keeping things fresh. We're learning more about dryer sheets every day.
Right? But I feel like she just put them there for the smell, not realizing what else
Yeah,
they would do.
it kind of makes sense.
I don't want to give her too much credit.
I'm not giving her credit, but
I didn't
it's
even know
starting to
that.
make sense in the puzzle pieces as we're trying to put stuff together.
Right. Yeah.
She just got lucky.
You know what I mean? Definitely possible. But even if she did know, it's either way, it's smart.
Tina, the chloroform doesn't stay in the body, but like we were talking about that yesterday, we don't know exactly what she was given, like chloroform,
Yeah,
JHB.
but she would have. Where was she getting chloroform from?
Yeah. But
Like that would have been a search engine. Then she would have had to search it, look it
yeah, but
up,
she had 2
order
years
it
to
from
plan
somewhere.
this
They would have
though,
had.
like but I believe more JHB or Rohypnol. Like she could have got JHB from all them weirdo men.
Yeah, I'm still feeling insulin.
Didn't repel
Yeah.
the possum.
I really believe it was the insulin that was easy to get a hold of. She probably had some there from her surgery, or you know what I mean, when she had an infection or whatever, which makes sense because then they would put them on insulin for a little bit, even if she did take the pill. So she did have a Sharps container in there. So I feel like insulin might have been there. I feel like you're not getting Rohypnol. As a nurse, you know how hard it would be for me to get Rohypnol and walk out and
I
nobody
can get
notices.
Rohypnol. All I got to do is go to a pub with my tits half hanging out. Rohypnol's in me drink. Just saying.
Maybe. I mean, maybe, definitely. Chloroform. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to get. I would have to order chloroform online. I'm away from the
Look, I
chloroform.
was just trying to say another theory apart from the insulin one because people
Any
wanted to know what
medication.
other things they could use.
Right.
That's all.
I agree. It could be it could be something like a GHB. And you're right.
Yeah,
She does go with
so
those
GHB
weirdo
is so it's so
Visicon.
easy in Australia. All you have to do is go to a pub with your drink uncovered and giggle, and you've got either Rohypnol in your drink or you've got GHB in it, like legit.
I guess chloroform can be made, but with what? With stuff handy
I don't
around the
really
house
think the
already?
chloroform is the
I wonder.
most. Yeah, that one.
If she was OD with clean meds, that would have showed up on the toxicology.
I would think
Something would have showed
chloroform
up.
would show up on an autopsy report. I don't know how long it stays in the system, though.
And
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
she'd
enough.
have
I would have to
access to
check that out.
belladonna either.
What is belladonna?
Belladonna is what they used to use. Like, I can't really say like the exact.
Okay.
Crazy.
So no pub crawling in Australia. Got it. That was funny.
It was.
But yeah,
Being
that's
slipped
crazy. That was cool to
GHB
do.
isn't the same as buying
I'm glad
it.
we
That's
did that
so
because it kind of,
disappointing. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, like, you could just message someone here and be like,
she could have called Casey
"Have you got any
Anthony
juice, bruz?" And they'll give you some.
and been like, where'd you get the chloroform from? That's funny. Oh, belladonna's a plant?
Yeah, but have you seen so many? There's a lot of
The
crimes
drug,
like that they used to use, like in the 1900s and stuff. Like belladonna was used a lot to unalive people. I just didn't know how to say it without getting you banned.
yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that. Do we know how extensive the toxicology testing actually was, though?
Well, they didn't
Like
test for
what was
certain
actually
things.
tested? I can go through that. You know, it didn't. She didn't have a heart attack because if they said she did, I would have been like, she ended up dying of a heart attack beforehand, but it didn't say anything about
Hey,
that.
on a totally different note, did you guys hear about a case? I can't remember her name, but she was in a bathtub and she was having a bathtub with water lilies, and then it killed her because the water lilies are poisonous at a big dose.
Oh, I didn't know
Water
that.
lilies or something. Like,
Oh.
she had so many in the bathtub that
No.
too many of them poisoned her or something. It's an old thing. Like, I heard about
I'm
this when I
glad
was
they
a
did that, though.
child. Like, my mum said, don't touch the water lilies because they're they're poisonous. And then I'm like, yeah, but in a huge dose they would be, like, not each. Tina, I can see your comment. Like, I know, yeah.
But doesn't poppy show up as like a drug? Poppies will pop as something.
Yeah, they would come up as, like, heroin, wouldn't they?
I think it's like, yeah, it's poppy shows up as something.
I don't think she was
As opiates,
conventional
yeah.
to figure out municipal medicines, or I mean, I know they live in a bayou, and there's a lot of witchery there. I don't see that.
Yeah, the toxicology didn't.
Anxiety meds. There was nothing in
No,
her
there was
tox
nothing in
screen.
a tox screen, but they
Nothing.
didn't test for certain things. It's like they didn't test for GHB. Like over here, like if you get pulled over and you're off your dick on GHB, the cop can't test for it with like those roadside things. Like you literally have to do the test.
You have to look for it.
Well, a lot of mothers who are on.
The only reason I know was I was GHB'd when I was younger. Nothing happened to me. They dropped me off at my doorstep. But when I was younger, I was GHB'd at a party. I was in my teens, and they dropped me off at my doorstep. My sister ended up taking me to the emergency room, and it took them a minute to find it.
Yeah. Like mothers and stuff, like over here, like if they use meth and stuff and they're getting drug tested, they use GHB to get themselves off because they can't find it in the test unless they like search for it individually. So like, yeah. Yeah, how lucky is she that she didn't get done?
Yeah, luckily they didn't. They just dumped me off at my. It's a
Grievous bodily harm is GHB. Juice.
Good night, buddy.
yes. It's the
And
date rape
sort of
drug.
roofie, no, like
This,
a roofie is different.
yeah.
Yes.
Pick of my sister's from her.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Elijah, I'm sorry. Someone just sent me the pictures of the. I'm trying to blow up these pictures of the
I
dryer
know.
sheets.
It will keep drawing
But they
you
can't,
to it.
yeah,
It draw me all day. I had clients all day. In between, I'm like trying to blow them up on my phone and different creators' videos and stuff like that. I was just perplexed all day. Sorry, go ahead.
See this one, you can see the outline just like we did. I want to crop this. Hold on. If I can. Hold on. Yeah, I wish we had a picture of it like hanging up so we can see it.
Idaho
Was there a
girl.
box of dryer sheets near the bed? Like,
They were.
Someone said
Someone
that.
asked if the dryer sheets were all over the house or just the bedroom, and I just want to clarify that they were on the mattress, and then there was a mattress pad, and there was dryer sheets on top of the mattress pad, and then the sheet. So, when they took the crime scene photos, they pulled off the sheet, had to take photographic pictures, and I almost positive what would happen when you pull that sheet off, those dryer sheets are going to move. Just like when you pull a mattress pad off. They're lightweight, they're going to move. So were they in the right place? We don't know. But that's the area of the house we're
Right.
talking about. It's in the bedroom, the bed, the mattress pad, and top sheet is what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your video or your picture?
Oh,
yeah.
so crop.
Yeah.
It's not coming out.
It's
coming
really
too far.
grainy. I know. That's what I kept zooming in. I had the same issue. I would love to see like a close up. That's the bad thing about these reports. They're like taken with the picture, not zoomed up, taken with the picture,
Yeah, it's too grainy. It comes out.
I
You
know.
can't really
That's
see
why I
it.
was stumped all day.
Hold on one second. I gotta turn my air on. It's hot. I've been running up and down the stairs. Me and my husband keep fighting over the air and keep shutting it off. She admitted to the judge she Googled ways to, yeah, she did. She poisons and stuff like that. I just don't see how there would be blood between her body and the mattress. Well, because it would seep.
Ivory, check the message I just sent you. I just got it sent to me. Now, there's the blood staining, but look at the there's a dryer sheet with blood on it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to move this over so I can make it. See, because of the outline of the bed, you really can't see the dryer sheets.
Yeah, but you can see one of them. I'll show you. See, is that a dryer sheet there and then a little bit of blood on the dryer sheet?
This is. Yeah.
I don't
know. I don't know if it ends right there just because you see the squiggles in the topper. It's really hard to, like this right here, if you look at it, it looks like it could be a wet outline. I can send it to you, not so big. Hold on.
Yeah, but you look at the pattern of that mattress pad and you'll see those impressions on her body. But what I want to do is go look at her body pictures and see if there's a voided out, like that top area where your mouse is at. Looks like it could have been a dryer sheet spot in there because it isn't so heavy. I wonder if those impressions are on her lower extremities. I think the image, it was really hard for me to see, but it was it looked like her leg that had that woven pattern in there. I don't know if you guys saw that picture, but I wish I could just show you.
Now do you see that it's a dryer sheet? There's like a little bit of blood on the side of it because it's a smaller image.
And it could be because it's next to the mattress pad that the mattress took most of it.
See, I do.
Oh, show them and then see what they say. I don't know, but is it a dryer sheet?
Yeah, I honestly
I don't
know.
either. It's really hard. I want to see it, but I can't be sure.
Yeah, I'm not. Me neither.
Is that the second one?
Like possibly. Yeah.
Watch out for the camera roll at the bottom. They can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, what I think is, Ivory, if you can go back to that picture real quick. I think that the lighter areas are where the dryer sheets were. The darker areas is where it wouldn't absorb.
That's a dryer sheet, and there's a little bit of blood on the corner. I'm telling you. What else is it?
I see the dryer sheet. I just don't see where the dryer
Yeah, but
sheet
do you
ends.
see? So you can see where it ends, just on the corner bit there. There's like the bit of blood, and there's a blood on the dryer sheet. I reckon.
Yeah.
Right on the corner, the end corner of it.
I see right here. Is what you're talking about. But again, if you look at it, I don't know where it's ending.
Right. Can you zoom in a little bit more with your phone?
The more you zoom in, the more it looks
second.
pixelated.
I know. That's so. Yeah, so
See?
frustrating.
You can just see the little line.
I know.
If you
Agreed.
look at it on your phone, Ivory, it looks like a line, but the computer, it's so pixelated. Google Lens it. Someone Google Lens it.
Hold on, let me see.
Sometimes I think if we can invert these images into black and white, if I could take the time to like take these photos and gray shade it,
Yeah,
if
I
we
think it's a
would get
folded
more
dry
the
sheet too.
depth, yeah, get the depth perception of the impressions. I wonder if it will show up.
Yeah, but you
I'm a
see on
hairstylist,
on a phone you can see the line, but on the computer you can't see it.
right? And sometimes when, as a hairstylist, when we're going to match color, if we can't see between shades, we can turn it to black and white and take a picture of it. It will put us in our
Oh,
tonality
hey, hold
that
on.
we
What
need to
about
get. So I'm
Cassandra said you
wondering,
could negative image the app. Like you could, you know how like you do a negative?
I think that if we can grayscale it out,
Hold on, let me yep, hold on, let me load it
it might
and
show more.
Like turn it into a negative film thing?
yeah, I'm gonna try.
Black and white, yeah.
No, not black and white, like negative, like you know the
Yeah,
film before it gets processed.
she'll know what I mean.
Oh, it's an app called Negative Image. Does who get paid for what?
We don't get paid for anything. We're just curious to solve the case.
It's not even that. It's just
Somebody was
do,
asking in the comment if
Oh, and
we
I
get
thought
paid
maybe
to
I
do
have that
this. And I said no, we're just trying to figure stuff out. We don't get paid for anything.
look. We're just nosy, okay?
I'm trying to see if I can up the contrast
Yeah,
of it.
contrast. Yeah, take the contrast right away to see so you can see the line.
Just scale it one way or another, just so that you can see the shadows.
Cocoa Puff. It hasn't been solved. Oh, what the hell?
I guess it has. We just don't know what
So
the
put a
actual story
filter
was.
over it, and at the end of the filters, it'll come up with like go for the filters, and at the end, it's that negative one, whatever.
She may not have that editing software.
No, that's what I was just trying to see if I have.
If you want to send me the picture, I'll do it in the morning. Um,
Hold on,
I
I'll do it now.
Okay, do you have a graphic program that can do that? I'm dying to know, but
No,
I
it's
would do
just a
it for
filter.
her in the morning.
Hold on, I'll get out of the
Okay.
box and I'll come back in a sec.
Okay. Thank you. Doesn't this have your wheelies spinning? The wheelies are going. Doesn't this have your wheelies going? Like, I want to know.
Absolutely.
Look at crime seized photos with marker 27 or 38, someone said.
No, I can't do it.
Someone says blood shows up on a dryer sheet after it dries.
That it might. But if you just leave it there and not touch anything, it's
I
possible.
think I might.
If nothing is there to
I
absorb
think
it.
I might go get a dryer sheet.
You know what I
I
mean?
think I might go get a dryer sheet from downstairs and prick my finger, put it on it, and see what happens. It's just a pokey poke. I'm not gonna slash myself. It's just a pokey poke.
Yeah, see, I can't.
Jack's gonna show us. Ivory. We'll wait for her.
Buy fake blood and do the experiment. Yeah, it did. It happened in Missouri. Put my finger in. Do it and then sit with it. Oh yeah, I'll sit on it for 4 days. Or go to the butcher and get blood. I don't know if I'm that invested to run out to a butcher. Yeah, they are dryer sheets. And again, we can't see them close enough, but because people were wondering why they're not staining. Jackie just sent me a picture. It is the dryer sheet.
Really?
Hold on, let me show
Oh
you
my
this picture.
gosh.
Hold on, let me. Yeah. Look, hold on. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it.
And then you know what's crazy? You could see a little bit of the darkness around this one
You
too.
can see
You
a
see
couple
it?
more dryer sheets in there. Oh my gosh. You could see it all.
You see?
You can see it all. Can you
Yeah.
see the dark impressions? Can you see
That's
the dark
crazy.
impressions? That's the
Yep.
staining. For sure.
Hey, Jack, you did it.
You can see it.
So much better on a phone than a computer, but now do you guys see what I'm talking about?
Did it. Look, you can see the
Good job,
staining in them.
Jack. You can see even in
You can even see the
darker.
waves in the dryer sheets.
Mm-hmm. You did good.
They've been see how they've been impressed in there for days. Like that wasn't done after, that was done before. You see that line?
Yeah. But you know, we just did the experiment. You couldn't see it on the actual dryer sheet, but when you
No, but you see now
you
the
do the
impressions of the dryer
negative,
sheets.
yes,
No,
yes.
it's not
You
negative. I did grayscale and then I took saturation down and put something else up
yes.
because I wanted to see if the dryer sheets would make the impression with those mattress. Now see the impression into the dryer sheet.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. Because it wasn't making sense to my visual eye. Like how? That's crazy. Wow. Seek therapy.
Do you know how many people are coming for us right now that
That's so
we're
funny.
doing this? Like,
Oh, I'm thinking it's
I
hilarious
know. I
because
know.
my mind's not going to stop, and I don't care if somebody like thinks I'm stupid for like seeking out the truth. And if you have time to sit here and join us in the chat and think that we need therapy or get a day job or whatever, you probably should scroll on. This isn't the chat group for you.
I have a day job and I do therapy, so I'm all good. Thanks for your
Right,
concern.
right. I have a day job too, but you know,
look, this is our therapy, and I just wanted to see if the mattress, if the dryer sheets were put on before she was unalived or after, and this has to be before because look at the impressions of the mattress in the dryer sheets. That's yeah.
you know, the cr-
Yeah, they were put down before.
the crazy thing is, did Gypsy put the dryer sheets on the mattress, or did Dee Dee do that? Is like just her routine. That's the
I
question.
think it
We'll
was done
never
before
know.
because look at the impressions.
Well, I'm not saying before. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but
before.
like, were they there before because Dee Dee just made her bed like that, or because Gypsy, like, I mean, she could have shoved him on. You know what I
I'm
mean?
what I'm trying to say. Let me just correct myself. Um, I definitely know it. The dryer sheets were placed there before the unaliving. What the question? I don't know. Who did it? Was it Gypsy that was trying to cover her tracks, or was that something that Dee Dee always did? As far as her, I mean,
Right.
you look at the house, and we look at the pictures of the house and we see in the disarray it was, but Dee Dee's house wasn't the best. So she probably wasn't the best housekeeper at the end of the day. But those dryer sheets, we saw how crisp it was when you poured stuff on it. It's still feeling pretty stiff. So dryer sheets could be under a mattress for 10 years and probably feel the same way as day one. So when was it placed? We will never know. We won't know. But we could tell
Right.
the impressions from the dryer sheets to see the staining and what happened, because we weren't seeing that much blood. That those dryer sheets were actually absorbing a lot of stuff and transferring onto the sheet. It kind of makes sense a little bit more now. Nobody put dryer sheets on their mattresses anymore.
So right. I got so many emails of the drive sheets, but yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad we did
It was
that
fun.
though. Tomorrow we did that. Now Gypsy's gonna promote dryer sheets tomorrow. Thanks to Gypsy, there's about to be a dryer sheet boom. So get
Oh,
your
shit.
stock,
Imagine
guys.
it.
That's
Imagine the
that's
box with her face on it.
oh my god.
My hands smell good
Oh
from
my
the snuggle
gosh.
though.
It's so funny to watch her scramble and try to like debunk everything we're saying. It is hilarious. It really is. I heard you earlier. I was going in and out because my kids were in and out today after I got home from work, and you're like, what can she come up with now? Aliens, this? I'm like, oh, just wait. We'll give her a narrative to like spin off. And sometimes it's like, I want to come up with the craziest stuff, and not have to worry about being factual and ethical and stuff like that, and just string her along this path because then we know we get her. But at the end of the day, we already know she's gonna. All we have to do, my mama used to say, when somebody is acting like that, give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what she's gonna do,
Absolutely.
whether it's federal charges, whether it's her actions and the frauding, and whether she has a GoFundMe or not, whether whatever it is, she's gonna hang herself. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be the biggest friggin' mouth. I may not post like you girls do. I wish I had the confidence to get behind the camera like you guys do. You guys are so beautiful behind the camera, and to be able to do it. But I repost your crap and share your crap, not your crap, but your stuff all the time. Her crap. I share her crap all the time. But I will never be on her page. I will screenshot stuff and I'll be like, whatever I need to say. And I am not giving her any clout. I am debunking her. And when clients come into my chair, I'm like, as a hairstylist, we don't talk about politics. We usually talk about like famous people, whether it's Kelly Clarkson and her concert, or you're going camping, or things like that. But I am on the Gypsy Rose saga. All my clients are like, "So what's new with Gypsy Rose?" And I'm like, "It's a daily thing. You only come and see me once like every 4 weeks to get your stuff done. But here's the latest update." And they're like, "Oh my gosh." And I, in my community, am talking about her to spread awareness. I may not be the biggest mouthpiece, but I'm going to be the mouthpiece in my community. And people are not going to think that she's a celebrity. If I have anything to do with it, I am not going to allow it. I am going to keep speaking up against it because this is wrong. It's wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
We're getting
So,
talked shit about somewhere, apparently, for doing the test. Just saying.
Who
Apparently,
is?
we're getting talked shit about for the
Who is?
for doing the dry sheet test.
By who?
Dunno. Someone.
What people say about me behind my back ain't none of my business.
Yeah.
She had a question and it's answered for her. We all did. So that's that.
just let them talk.
I'm not worried about it.
You know the old saying, sticking stones may break
Nope.
my bones, but roots will never hurt me. We're Gen Xers.
Right?
We don't care about that.
Right? What dry sheet test? Where have you been? Thank you, guys. It was fun either way. I thought that was a lot of fun, even, you know what I mean? Either way, like someone just said, it was fun. I had fun doing that. So
They just they
that's
didn't think
okay.
of it
Thank you,
first.
thank you.
So yeah.
And there's 650 people in here who obviously thought it was fun because they're still in here. So there's that. Shepard just said it was super fun and actually answered some questions. It was a neat little science experiment. And I got some vino out of it.
You guys can come to your own conclusions.
Give
Go
you an
have a look
excuse
at
to
who's
take a
on
sip.
live right now complaining about Ivory, and you'll find out what I'm talking about.
You know what? Let them talk because none of them are doing science experiments. A lot of these creators are just
Guys.
repeating information from somewhere else. At least we're doing our due diligence and trying to research stuff. I mean, we laid out dryer sheets. How many times did you run and get condiments to figure it out? Jack went over and do a negative image to kind of like show us. So you know what? Who cares? Who cares?
People talking about me never hurt my feelings. That's okay.
I'm here for the truth.
So
I'm here for the truth.
right? But it was that. And I had fun. And that's what matters. I enjoyed my life.
I think you'll get a giggle out of that.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay.
I think that's funny, honey.
Were you trying to sound all kinds of southern?
Yeah.
When you say spider,
Spider.
for me, Jackie, I learned more from this than actual science class. Well, apparently we know what happens when you spill something on a dryer sheet.
I do know dryer sheets are a great dusting tool. FYI.
Yes, I do use them to dust. That's true.
A spider.
You know what? Hold
That's
on.
how she says it. Spider.
Spider. I think you say it so funny. And I got my couple sips of
Well,
Merlot.
here it's a spider.
So,
But you say, when I hear your voice,
I mean, next time if it's a clear liquid, we'll
when
try
I hear your
vodka.
voice, I hear spider.
Are you making fun of me?
No, Adidas, Adidas.
Listen to you trying to sound all kinds of American. I mean, I don't know what part of America that's from, but I get it. I used old socks to dust too. I do too. I put it on my hand and the old ones, I absolutely do the same thing. I sure do. So I'm with you, whoever just said that. Especially when I got to get my ceiling fans and like all that stuff. Yeah. Yep. And my vents, like I got big vents in my wall for the AC and stuff. And so I get my little fingers in there, sure do.
We may need to do cleaning hacks.
Right? We'll cover the many uses
Oh
of
my
dryer
gosh.
sheets. It's a good blood guard. It's a good.
Just, after you have so many kids, like I have 4 kids and I have 4 stepkids, and
How funny is it that Gypsy Rose's initials spell grab? Who just said that? Jan. Jan just said her initials, Gypsy Rose Alcida Blanchard, spells grab. Ain't that some shh? I know, I need to be like sponsored by some snuggles over here, guys. We're snuggle people. We should
Yeah,
all be sponsored. The whole group of
you
us
have
by
enough
snuggle.
kids. You could probably get a brand deal with that. I'm like I was saying, I was a mom of 4, and I have 4 stepkids, and my husband and I raised 6 of our kids. A couple of them were already out of the house when we got together. And you figure out cleaning hacks between sporting games and doing this and doing that. Yeah, you can get some brand deals just on life skill, experience, not off of unaliving your mother.
Yep. Right? Ain't that the
Anyways,
truth?
I'm off my rant. Being a mom of that many kids is hard work. She unalived her mother and she's getting a gravy train. So wrong.
Thank you, thank you. I'm getting old. I'm interested in cleaning hacks. Listen, I'll be the first one to admit I sometimes move over and go over to Clean Talk. Not lying. Sure do. I need those hacks. I got no time. I need someone to teach me how to do it fast, and do it well. So I'll be hitting up
Oh, we listen
Clean
to
Talk.
Jack with an
Thank you,
American
thank you,
accent.
thank you.
Stop it. You guys pick on me.
I know. Yeah, I need you to try and speak American, like. Go ahead. Not just.
Yeah, I
spider.
need you to try and let me speak American, okay? I don't know.
That didn't work.
Nah, spider was better. The spider.
I don't know.
did
Say
you
a
say,
sentence
Dave?
and I'll repeat it the way that it sounds to me. I don't know.
Let's get some
Let-
coffee.
Let's
Why
get
can't I
some
say that
coffee.
funny?
Coffee. Let's get some coffee.
I love her accent.
That's funny. That was all right. That was all right. I'll give you like a 6 out of 10 for that one. I want to go get coffee and talk, and we'll walk the dog.
I want to go get coffee and talk, and I'll walk the dog. I can't pronounce words like you do. I can't do it.
You're
Yeah, well, you can't go by me either. Especially
she's
if I'm
so
reading them.
adorable.
So I would say I want to go get coffee and walk the dog, but I can't say it like
Dog,
the way.
the dog.
Yeah, you
Walk the
say
dog.
dog.
I walk
I don't
my
know how to
dog.
speak like you. I
I
can't.
walk my dog. I drink my coffee. I drink my coffee
Yeah,
and walk my
dog
dog.
is DOG and you say DAWG. Yeah.
AWG.
You emphasize your syllables a little different.
Dog, water.
Spider.
Spider.
Anyways.
I couldn't sound like an Aussie. I really can't. Like, say something.
Oi, say this is the most Aussie you can get. Say, stone the flaming crows.
Aussie you can get. Wait.
This is the most
Decipher that.
Aussie
What?
you can get. Say, stone the flaming crows.
Stone the flaming crows.
Down the flaming
What's that
crows.
mean?
Alf Stewart off Home and Away.
Damn.
That is the most Aussie you can ever get.
Stand the flaming
What
crows.
does-
Stand the
What
flaming
does that
crows.
mean?
Do you know what? I don't even know what
You know
it
what's
means.
funny is you
It's
say
like
Aussie.
Home and Away, a TV show.
You call yourself Aussie. What's Aussie?
Hey?
Aussie? Hey.
Aussie?
You said Aussie.
Oh. Look, okay, say
That's what you just said.
you're dry as a witch's tip.
Say Aussie.
Dry,
Say
you're
what?
dry as a witch's tip.
Dry as a witch's kid.
You're dry as a witch's teeth. Koala
Oh
Oh
Lolly
my God,
Fox.
you got it.
Thank you, Mel Ray, because I can say it. I can say it only when I read it. Say Aussie
Aussie.
again. Aussie. Aussie, like Osborne? Like you, what's Aussie? I say
Yeah,
Aussie.
because you're pronouncing it with the A.
Aussie. I don't even know how I say it now. What are you
Oh,
pronouncing
like
it with?
Aussie.
With the,
But you're saying a Z.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
saying an
because
S.
you're pronouncing
Aussie.
it the right
Aussie.
way. We're
I don't
not.
know. I'm confusing myself now. I don't
Because
even know
it's
how the hell I
because
say it
you
now.
guys use proper
You're not-
pronunciation and spelling.
Aussie,
We
right?
don't. So like you're pronouncing it the way it's spelt. We're not. We're saying Aussie.
Yeah, but it's not Australian.
Yeah, I know.
Australian.
It's
Australian.
Do you know what?
It's
Imagine being someone from another country trying to decipher American from Australian.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think
no.
us as Americans, we wanna
no.
say our A's as O's, like Aussie, where she's saying Aussie. With
See, I say Aussie.
It's so weird because in the different parts of the U.S., we have our own slang on it. If I have to call on the East Coast for telephone support, I'm like, slow down. I gotta hear your dialects and
okay.
everything, and you go down in the South, and then you got their twang on it. And I'm from Michigan. We're Midwest, and people say I have an accent. I'm like, what are you talking about? I talk normal. It's funny.
When you said normal, you said I talk normal.
That's what you hear.
That's how I hear it.
Beck just said Australia. Is that Australia? Australia?
Yeah, Australia,
Say Australia.
Australian.
It's so different how we all talk.
Australia, it's
So
Australia.
different.
You're Australian.
Need to hear Souser.
All right, I'm going to show
Yeah.
you guys. You ready? I can't even. She's so funny. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I gotta try to get over here so you guys can see this.
What the fuck is that?
My spider in her ass.
It's my spider in her Adidas.
Oh my god, Spider Adidas. Spider Adidas.
That's funny.
Wait, say Adidas. Say Adidas my way one more time.
Adidas
Say
Spider.
Adidas.
Jackie, I gotta ask you this. Do
Spider
a lot of
Adidas.
people confuse you for being British versus Australian? Because I hear it similar, but I'm deaf.
Well, my parents, my mum's English and my grandparents were English.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, not really. I mean, like, I have a weird accent compared to other Australians. So, like, it depends on where you live. Like, I lived in the outback for many years. So now I live in like Melbourne. So I sound like both. But then if you put like a Queenslander in the box, hold on. Where is Blue Girl? She would have a close accent to mine. Where is she?
But she's got a different
Yeah, see,
dialect
she's in
than you.
she's in New
Okay.
South Wales, but
Okay.
she would sound a little bit like me.
But different.
I've learned a lot of Aussie talk from Bluey.
Okay, hon, Beck. Beck is New South Wales. Let's see her.
Do you say the word mate a lot? Do they say that a lot down there?
Look, it depends on who you are. Like, I talk like a trailer trash idiot. Beck might not.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. Good.
Good.
How
She
are
does
you?
sound different.
Do I?
It does sound good.
See, I just sound like a fucking bogan,
Wait,
don't
say
I?
something.
I think it just depends on what you're saying, really.
Oh, she's got a listen to her.
I was just gonna say, she said,
You've got an accent. You do.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys need to say the same words so that we can hear the
Both sound
difference.
different.
Got to teach them how to say dead as a dead dingo's donger. Dry as a dead dingo's donger.
Say it, Jackie.
Dead as a dead dingo's donger.
Yeah.
One at a time, girls.
And
That's
flat
funny.
out like a lizard drinking.
English, please, right? I need a translator. Translator.
I didn't think my accent was that strong.
Oh, girl, it is compared to mine. Yeah.
Oh, you've been talking to the US for too long.
I know. Hey, Beck, can you say spider in an American accent?
Spider. Spider.
Now in English.
That sounds all right.
We're gonna have a whole bunch of women walking around Australia.
Spider.
Spider.
Spider. Oh, look, it's a spider.
Oh, there's a spider.
I love Beck's accent. Mine just sounds bogan. She sounds proper.
Oh, I'm far
Papa.
from it, believe me.
You just sound a little
I
different.
say proper.
Proper.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
We kind of drop our
Say
R's.
Adidas.
Adidas.
No, say it our way.
Adidas.
It sounds so wrong saying it that
The
way.
struggle. Keep trying to do the struggle. For her to say that, she struggled
Okay,
to say
let's
that.
say
I did.
let's
Adidas.
let's all say Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy
Gypsy
Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
They
She
both say
sounds the
Rose.
same. Just bad as ever.
Yeah. No, it sounds bad in any accent.
Someone could say zebra.
Zebra or zebra? Because it's supposed to be zebra.
It's zebra to us.
Call them zebras.
Zebras.
Their
Yeah.
E's are
See, I
short.
say a zebra.
I say zebra.
Well, you're more like you're not as bogan as me.
But like
Okay,
you're from Melbourne, so you say Melbourne, and I say Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah, and I say you like. Oh, that's my child having a tantrum. You say
Where is the R in
Melbourne like
Melbourne?
an M-A-L, and I say Melbourne like M-E-L.
So where in New South Wales, roughly, sort of, are you like Sydney?
Newcastle.
Isn't it Melbourne?
So, there's like this common thing about tomato, potato, you know.
Yeah.
Some states say soda or a pop. What would you call that in Australia? Soda or pop? What do you call that?
Fizzy drink.
Yeah, see, I
What?
don't. Okay, I'm
soft
going to
drink.
confuse everybody right now. Okay, Beck, what do you call a hot dog on a stick?
Pluto Pop.
You
See what I mean? Wait, stick. Yeah.
A what?
you
A
call it a
Pop.
soft drink?
Yeah, I call a fizzy drink a soft drink or just fizzy drink. And a hot
soft
dog in a
drink.
stick is a Pluto Pop.
But in Queensland, a hot dog on a stick is a Dagwood dog.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. And then we've got the whole
That's like a whole sentence.
potato scallop and potato cake. I call it a scallop.
I
Victoria
call it a potato cake.
Yeah.
Like a scallop.
Yeah, like a potato scallop.
A scallop.
Beck, can you say yogurt?
Yogurt.
Yeah, see, it's the same as me, yeah.
I
Are
think
you
we've got
saying-
like a really bogan accent anyway.
Yogurt.
Yeah, we literally are the laziest country. Like, we just abbreviate words.
100%. 100%.
You don't even give them the respect to finish the word out. Melbourne, like you let the R, you let the
Yeah, no, it's just Melbourne.
They wasted an R.
No,
You did
we just
R in
dropped
that
the
word,
R's.
Melbourne.
There's no time for R. A
What's
watermelon. A
A
garage.
garage.
Yeah, garage. Or a shed.
Shed. Yeah. Or a carport.
Garage. Don't put an
Yeah.
emphasis on
Yeah.
the beginning of the word.
I say garage.
Pepsi.
See, Bebop's going to sound different because she's New Zealand.
Yeah, that'll sound different. Way different.
Right, Beck, how do you say milk?
Milk. Yeah,
I
milk.
say
It's like
I say
it's like MIWK.
Yeah, see, the
Yeah.
way that I say milk and the way that you say milk is different.
Yeah, milk.
Yeah,
And
you
I say
sound proper.
I definitely don't pronounce L.
Meal.
And I'll say drop by the servo.
Drop by the servo.
how do you say pillow?
We're never getting rid of that.
Servo.
Servo.
Pillow.
Say what?
Pillow.
Say pillow.
Oh,
Pillow.
Pillow. Pillow.
Kill there. feel like it's so hard to say that.
Pillow.
Pillow.
You see what I mean? Beck's accent is more proper than mine. Like the way I say milk is so, like, what the fuck?
Milk. I reckon it sounds more like we're saying milk.
Yeah, but your accent's so much better than mine.
They said they asked for emu several times. Say emu.
Emu.
Oh my gosh.
Emu.
Emu.
Emu. No.
Emu. That's like Jackie. That's like your puma.
Well, we say puma.
Puma.
Yeah, they say puma.
Yeah, no, that just sounds weird.
And puma sounds.
Yeah,
better than
because it's the
Puma.
letter U.
Puma. That's a lot.
You've got the letter U there, so it's Puma.
But then everything else we say is abbreviated, so I don't get why we say puma and not puma.
Yeah, I don't know that. I guess we don't use it enough to
Yeah.
abbreviate it.
Oh, Beck, they want you to do the alphabet.
Oh my God.
The whole alphabet.
I don't know, just some of it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Hold on. Beck, say the letter after
H.
G.
See, I don't say that. I
Jackie,
say
say the letter
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. H.
I say H.
He calls it a H. He said U.
And I say Z instead of Z.
See, I say Z. Yeah,
I
see,
say
look,
Z.
Beck's proper, okay? Beck sips tea on Sundays. I have beers, okay? Beck is proper.
Only if there's vodka in it.
Z is harder than Z. Why not just Z?
I don't know, I feel like Z just flows. And I was just taught Z.
Oh my.
Like a zebra crossing.
Zebra crossing. I had to think about that
No,
for a
just
second.
a
when she said
zebra
that.
crossing.
Yeah,
Or a crosswalk, I guess you guys would call it. Yeah.
Look, crosswalk, I just say, fucking move, I want to go. I don't even say
Yeah.
crosswalk. I just say, hurry up.
Crossing the road. I'm crossing the road.
That's pretty cool.
Anywho, I have to go before my daughter absolutely loses the plot.
Thanks for coming up.
That's
All right,
okay.
thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
me. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, and it's this potato scallop for that person asking. All right, you got to kick me out because I don't know what I'm doing.
I got it. There you go. Thank you.
I
That's so
liked
funny.
her. She was so nice.
Yes, come back. Yeah, she was. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here at the 1:45 in the morning. Y'all did it to me again. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, my kid, little one's got to get up for school in the morning, so I'm gonna get off here. But like always, guys, I enjoyed this live. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out.
Thank you for indulging me in a science experiment. I appreciate your answering my question. I really had a lot of fun with you guys.
No, it was great having you here.
Absolutely. Please come. Guys. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the gifts.
Good night,
Thank you
duckies.
for everything. What's up, Jackie? Oh, over and out, rubber duckies. Thank you, guys. Good night.